To over 65 million years ago, our planet was a very different place, teeming with creatures that might seem like something out of a science fiction story today. Imagine walking through a forest and seeing a Brachiosaurus towering above the treetops, or watching a Tyrannosaurus rex on the hunt. These giants, known as dinosaurs, ruled the Earth long before humans arrived on the scene. In this documentary, we're going to step back in time to explore the incredible world of dinosaurs. We'll learn about their diverse species, what they might have eaten, and the environment they lived in. Join us as we explore the prehistoric kingdom that once shined and ruled the world. The word dinosaur comes from the Greek language, where dinosauria translates to terrible lizard. This term was first coined in the 1840s by British paleontologist Sir Richard Owen. He wanted to classify a group of large, extinct reptiles that had been recently discovered and studied. The uniqueness of these creatures caught the attention of scientists, leading Owen to emphasize their distinctiveness from modern reptiles. By combining the Greek words for fearfully great and lizard, Owen created a name that not only captured their impressive size, but also reflected the awe they inspired. This terminology opened the door to the modern study of these fascinating ancient animals, capturing the imagination of generations to come. The first discoveries of dinosaur fossils fundamentally transformed our understanding of prehistoric life by unveiling an entirely new chapter of Earth's history. Initially, these fossils were often misinterpreted, with many thinking they belonged to mythical creatures or giant animals known only in folklore. It wasn't until scientists began to rigorously study these remnants that they realized they were the remains of creatures that roamed the planet millions of years ago. The realization that enormous, often bizarre-looking animals once existed shifted the scientific narrative from a focus solely on contemporary creatures to a broader understanding of evolution and extinction. These findings hinted at a rich tapestry of life forms that had adapted to various environments and climates through time, and they laid the groundwork for the field of paleontology. With each new discovery, from the towering Brachiosaurus to the swift Velociraptor, researchers pieced together the diversity of dinosaur species, their habitats, and their behaviors. Fossils also revealed crucial connections between dinosaurs and modern birds, sparking insights into the evolutionary lineage that led to today's avian species. This acknowledgement of dinosaurs as part of a continuum of life challenged long-held beliefs about creation and the stability of species, prompting deeper inquiries into how life evolves and interacts with its environment. Ultimately, these early fossil discoveries did more than unveil ancient creatures. They initiated a scientific revolution, cultivating an appreciation for Earth's biological history and exciting curiosity about the intricate web of life that came before us. Each fossil became a window into a world that was both strangely familiar and vastly different, forever enriching our understanding of life on our planet. Dinosaurs stand out from other prehistoric creatures primarily due to their unique evolutionary lineage and distinctive anatomical features. They belong to a specific clade known as Archosauria, which they share with modern birds and crocodilians. This group is characterized by certain traits, such as an upright stance that allows their legs to extend directly beneath their bodies, providing greater agility compared to sprawling creatures like lizards. One notable feature of dinosaurs is their hip structure, which varied significantly among species. The differentiation between ornithischians, with bird-like hips, and saurischians, known for dinosaur-like hips, illustrates their diverse adaptations. Moreover, many dinosaurs had lighter, hollow bones that enhanced mobility and supported their large frames, a trait not typically found in other reptiles. The Mesozoic Era, often dubbed the Age of Dinosaurs, provided a rich tapestry of ecosystems where these reptiles thrived, adapting to numerous environmental niches. Their ability to regulate body temperature alongside diverse feeding strategies, ranging from herbivory to carnivory, differentiated them further from other prehistoric life forms. In terms of size and ecological dominance, dinosaurs were unparalleled. While some prehistoric creatures like giant amphibians or marine reptiles existed, none matched the variety and ecological roles that dinosaurs filled, from herbivores to apex predators. This exceptional adaptability enabled dinosaurs to occupy a wide array of environments, illustrating their evolutionary success. Thus, it's their specific anatomical traits, evolutionary history, and ecological diversity that truly set dinosaurs apart from their prehistoric counterparts. Modern technologies have significantly transformed our understanding of dinosaurs, pushing the boundaries of what we thought we knew about these ancient beings. One notable advancement is the use of imaging techniques, such as CT scanning. This technology allows scientists to see inside fossils without needing to damage them. By revealing internal structures, researchers can better understand how dinosaurs lived, their growth patterns, and even their behaviors. Moreover, advances in computer simulations and modeling have enabled paleontologists to recreate dinosaur movements and interactions in dynamic environments. These simulations offer insights into how dinosaurs might have hunted, walked, or even socialized. By using software that mimics muscle dynamics and physical forces, scientists can visualize how these massive creatures navigated their world. Genetics has also played a pivotal role. Techniques like DNA extraction, although difficult in ancient bones, have begun to uncover evolutionary connections. Comparing dinosaur proteins to those of modern birds and reptiles has strengthened the idea that birds are living descendants of certain dinosaur lineages, reshaping our understanding of the tree of life. Fieldwork has benefited from technologies such as satellite imaging and drones, which help locate fossil beds in remote locations and document excavation sites with precision. These tools not only enhance how fossils are discovered, but also improve the monitoring of their condition in situ, ensuring the preservation of invaluable findings. The confluence of imaging, simulations, genetics, and innovative field techniques has opened new avenues for research, allowing scientists to piece together the behaviors, anatomy, and environments of dinosaurs in ways that were previously unimaginable. This technological evolution continues to enrich the narrative of Earth's prehistoric past, making each discovery a stepping stone toward unraveling the mysteries of these extraordinary creatures. Dinosaurs thrived during a vast stretch of time known as the Mesozoic Era, which is often referred to as the Age of Dinosaurs. This era is divided into three main geological periods: the Triassic, Jurassic, and Cretaceous. The Triassic period marked the beginning of the Mesozoic Era, spanning a time when life was recovering from mass extinction events. Dinosaurs first appeared during this period, alongside other reptiles and early mammals. The climate was generally dry, and the land was dominated by vast deserts and sparse vegetation. During the Triassic, the first dinosaurs were relatively small and not yet the dominant land creatures. They coexisted with large, lumbering reptiles called phytosaurs and early crocodiles, showcasing an environment still in transition. Moving into the Jurassic period, the scene changes dramatically. This period witnessed the emergence of giants, with dinosaurs growing larger and more diverse. The climate became warmer and more humid, leading to the proliferation of lush forests and an explosion of plant life, particularly ferns and cycads. This verdant landscape allowed herbivorous dinosaurs to thrive, leading to a fascinating variety of shapes and sizes. Among these were the long-necked sauropods, which became colossal in size, while carnivorous dinosaurs like Allosaurus began to dominate as top predators. The Jurassic also saw the first birds evolve, marking a significant step in the transition of certain dinosaur groups toward avian characteristics. Finally, the Cretaceous period continued this trend of diversity and size among dinosaurs, with even more specialized species emerging. The climate remained warm, and the continents were shifting towards their modern configurations. Flowering plants began to appear, providing new food sources for herbivores and altering the ecosystem. This period produced iconic dinosaurs such as the mighty Tyrannosaurus rex and the armored Triceratops, whose adaptations illustrate the complexity of ecosystems. Unfortunately, the Cretaceous also ended in a dramatic extinction event, wiping out approximately 3/4 of all species, including the dinosaurs. This marked the end of their reign and gave way to the rise of mammals in the ensuing ages. The Mesozoic era represents a remarkable chapter in Earth's history, where dinosaurs rose to become the unrivaled rulers of land, illustrating remarkable adaptability and a profound connection to the environment surrounding them. During the Mesozoic era, the Earth's climate and geography played crucial roles in shaping the evolution of dinosaurs. This era, often referred to as the Age of Reptiles, saw significant shifts in both climate and land configurations, leading to diverse habitats and conditions. Initially, the Mesozoic era was characterized by a warm and stable climate, lacking the ice caps that exist today. This warmth allowed for lush, expansive forests and diverse vegetation, creating an abundant food supply for herbivorous dinosaurs. The presence of vast plant life not only supported herbivores, but also indirectly influenced the carnivorous species that preyed on them. The climate fostered a thriving ecosystem where evolutionary changes could occur rapidly and effectively. Geographically, the Mesozoic was a dynamic time. The continents were arranged differently, and many were once united in a supercontinent called Pangaea. As Pangaea began to break apart, new coastlines and land formations emerged. These geographical changes led to the creation of isolated environments, prompting a process known as speciation. Dinosaurs adapted to varying climates, from the arid deserts to tropical forests, leading to a wide range of adaptations. For instance, some dinosaurs developed long necks to reach high foliage, while others evolved into massive predators, adapting to their unique hunting environments. Additionally, fluctuating sea levels during this era created inland seas that split regions and contributed to a patchwork of ecosystems. Each isolated area allowed different groups of dinosaurs to evolve separately, resulting in the stunning variety seen in their anatomy, behavior, and size. This interplay between climate and geography not only spurred the evolution of dinosaurs, but also laid the foundation for the ecological systems we recognize today. As these magnificent creatures adapted to their surroundings, they became dominant and diverse, leaving an indelible mark on the planet's history. Continental drift, the movement of Earth's land masses over geological time, had a profound impact on the distribution and diversity of dinosaurs. During the time of the dinosaurs, the continents were not in their current positions. They were joined together in a supercontinent called Pangaea, which began to break apart during the Triassic period. This gradual separation created distinct land masses with varied climates and ecosystems. As the continents drifted, they led to isolation of certain dinosaur populations. When groups of dinosaurs were separated on different land masses, they evolved independently, giving rise to unique species adapted to their specific environments. For instance, dinosaurs on what would become North America could develop differently from those on what became Africa or South America. This isolation fostered a remarkable variety of shapes, sizes, and behaviors as dinosaurs adapted to diverse habitats, from arid deserts to lush forested areas. Additionally, as continents shifted, they experienced different climatic changes. Some regions became warmer, while others experienced cooler temperatures, influencing the types of vegetation available and, consequently, the herbivorous dinosaurs that depended on those plants. Predator-prey dynamics also shifted with these changes as new niches and ecosystems formed. Furthermore, when land masses experienced geological events, such as volcanism or mountain building, it further shaped evolutionary paths. As the continents drifted towards their current positions, the connections between land masses promoted some exchanges, allowing certain dinosaur lineages to migrate and interact, which also influenced their evolution. Continental drift created opportunities and challenges for dinosaurs throughout their reign on Earth, driving their evolution into a wide array of forms as they adapted to the increasingly diverse environments created by shifting continents. Determining the age of dinosaur fossils and the geological periods they come from is a fascinating blend of techniques and scientific disciplines. One of the primary methods employed by paleontologists is radiometric dating. This technique measures the decay of certain radioactive isotopes found in the surrounding rocks. As these isotopes decay at predictable rates, scientists can estimate when the rock layer formed, which helps in dating the fossils contained within. Additionally, the principle of stratigraphy plays a crucial role. By examining the layers of sedimentary rock where fossils are found, researchers can understand the chronological sequence of those layers. Older layers are typically deeper in the earth than younger ones, allowing scientists to establish relative ages based on their position. Fossils also have a unique connection to periods of Earth's history characterized by specific types of organisms. Certain fossils, known as index fossils, are widespread but existed for a limited time. By finding these fossils, scientists can correlate the age of the rock layer across different locations. Together, these methods paint a comprehensive picture of when dinosaurs roamed the planet. They allow us to place these magnificent creatures within the vast timeline of Earth's history, revealing insights about their evolution and the environments they thrived in. Through these techniques, we can better understand the dynamic world of the Mesozoic Era, a time when dinosaurs dominated the landscape. The evolutionary journey of dinosaurs is a fascinating saga of adaptation and survival spanning millions of years. It all began during a time when reptiles were already flourishing. One of the first significant milestones was the emergence of the earliest dinosaurs in the late Triassic period, roughly when the supercontinent Pangaea began to break apart. These small, agile creatures set the stage for what was to come. As dinosaurs diversified, a remarkable evolutionary split unfolded. During the Jurassic period, two primary groups emerged: the Saurischia, which included the fearsome theropods, and the Ornithischia, known for predominantly herbivorous members. This branching out led to varied adaptations, setting dinosaurs on separate paths. Some evolved into massive long-necked sauropods, while others became swift carnivorous predators. The Cretaceous period marked another pivotal time in their history. Here, some of the most iconic dinosaurs, like Tyrannosaurus rex and Triceratops, evolved. This period also saw the development of unique features, such as advanced social behaviors and complex nesting practices, signaling higher levels of intelligence and adaptability. Around the time of the dinosaurs' extinction, a significant evolutionary development occurred: the rise of feathered theropods. These creatures, which are ancestors to modern birds, showcase the connection between dinosaurs and the birds we see today. It's a testament to how evolution shapes life in diverse forms, enabling survival through transformative periods. Thus, the major milestones of dinosaur evolution showcase a remarkable story of creativity in nature, adapting to changing environments, evolving into numerous shapes and sizes, and carving a niche that would dominate the Earth for millions of years. These moments illustrate the dynamic intersection of biology and time, a journey that continues to capture our imagination. Dinosaurs evolved an astonishing variety of sizes, shapes, and functions to thrive in their diverse environments, reflecting the incredible adaptability of life. The rich landscapes of the Mesozoic era, filled with dense forests, open plains, and wetlands, provided a multitude of ecological niches. Larger dinosaurs emerged, like the massive sauropods, which benefited from their size by reaching high into trees for food, accessing leaves and branches that smaller herbivores couldn't. Their long necks and tails countered their vast bulk, allowing them to move more efficiently. Conversely, smaller dinosaurs adopted different strategies. Some became agile, lightweight predators like the velociraptor, which developed sharp claws and keen senses, enabling them to chase down smaller prey in their environment. Others, such as the armored Stegosaurus, were equipped with plates and spikes for defense, which helped protect them from large carnivores by acting as deterrents or weapons. Additionally, the various shapes of dinosaurs reflected their feeding habits. Herbivores often had broad, flat teeth designed for grinding tough vegetation, while carnivores had sharp, serrated teeth ideal for tearing flesh. Some even developed beaks, as seen in certain bird-like dinosaurs, to help them process food more efficiently. The climates and geographical changes throughout the Mesozoic encouraged dinosaurs to adapt even further. As the Earth shifted, many species developed characteristics suited to thriving in arid landscapes, or conversely, in lush wetlands. Body size could ebb and flow with food availability and predation pressure, showcasing evolution's intrinsic drive towards survival. Ultimately, the diverse adaptations in dinosaurs reflect a story of resilience and innovation, with each species finely tuned to meet the challenges of their unique environments. This ongoing process of adaptation illustrates the dynamic relationship between creatures and the world around them, a theme as relevant today as it was millions of years ago. Convergent evolution is a fascinating process where unrelated species develop similar traits due to facing similar environmental challenges or ecological niches. Within the realm of dinosaurs, several compelling examples stand out. One notable case involves the evolution of the large predatory theropods and the smaller agile raptors. Both groups developed sharp claws, keen eyesight, and specialized teeth for catching prey, despite their different ancestral lineages. Another instance can be seen in the herbivorous sauropods and the ceratopsians. These two groups, while fundamentally distinct, evolved similar adaptations for processing tough plant material. The large, grinding teeth of ceratopsians, like Triceratops, can be compared to the massive jaw structures of sauropods such as Brachiosaurus, which allowed them to consume large amounts of vegetation efficiently. Additionally, both the flying pterosaurs and some of the late Jurassic theropods, like Archaeopteryx, exhibit adaptations for flight, despite their differing evolutionary paths. The development of lightweight bones, elongated forelimbs, and specialized feathers demonstrates how various creatures can evolve similar adaptations to conquer the skies. These examples illustrate how dinosaurs, despite following divergent evolutionary paths, faced similar challenges and pressures that led to the emergence of remarkably parallel traits, showcasing nature's ability to innovate in response to similar environments. Dinosaurs were a diverse group of reptiles, and their anatomical features varied significantly depending on their classification. Broadly, dinosaurs are divided into two main groups, the Saurischia and the Ornithischia, with each one having unique characteristics that showcase the adaptations of these creatures to their environments. Saurischians, which include the theropods and the sauropodomorphs, feature certain distinctive traits. Theropods, like the famous Tyrannosaurus rex and Velociraptor, were typically bipedal, sporting hollow bones that reduced their overall weight. They had sharp claws and highly developed limbs designed for hunting and running. Notably, many theropods also possessed feathers, a feature that highlights their evolutionary link to modern birds. The long necks and tails of the sauropodomorphs, such as Brachiosaurus, allowed them to reach high vegetation, while their massive bodies housed large rib cages to support gigantic lungs, facilitating their immense size. On the other hand, ornithischians such as Stegosaurus and Triceratops displayed a variety of unique adaptations suited for herbivorous lifestyles. Their limbs were often more robust, allowing them to support heavier bodies, and their feeding mechanisms varied widely. Some had specialized teeth for grinding tough plant material, while others, like the duck-billed hadrosaurs, exhibited considerable diversity in jaw structure to exploit a range of vegetation. Additionally, many ornithischians showcased distinct body armor, such as the plates of the Stegosaurus or the unique frills and horns of the ceratopsians, aiding in both defense and perhaps social signaling. These anatomical distinctions aren't just fascinating, they illustrate how evolution fashioned each group in response to their ecological niches. The diversity in body structure, limbs, and feeding adaptations all reflect the variety of roles dinosaurs played in their ecosystems, highlighting the incredible evolutionary journey these remarkable creatures undertook during their reign on Earth. The quest to uncover the largest dinosaurs leads us to some astonishing giants that once roamed the Earth. Among these titans, the Argentinosaurus and the Patagotitan stand out as remarkable contenders for the title of the largest land animal ever. Argentinosaurus, found in South America, is believed to have reached lengths comparable to the height of a multi-story building, possibly stretching beyond what a school bus would measure in length. It weighed as much as several tons, a mass roughly equivalent to that of a herd of elephants. Following closely is the Patagotitan, also from the southern hemisphere, which exhibited immense proportions. Its size is often gauged by the shadows it would cast across the plains it walked. Imagine an animal so gigantic that its footprint resembled a small car, indicating its substantial mass. These massive sauropods, with their long necks and tails, were adapted for a herbivorous diet, allowing them to reach high into the trees for leaves and feed on the abundant plant life available during their time. The sheer bulk of these dinosaurs was not only a display of evolutionary prowess, but also served practical purposes, such as deterring predators. Another impressive contender is the Spinosaurus, a predator unlike any other, famous for its distinctive sail-like structure on its back. This dinosaur was not nearly as long as the sauropods, but it was roughly as heavy as a large car, with adaptations that suggest it was an adept swimmer as well as a formidable land hunter. These breathtaking specimens paint a vivid picture of an era when size and adaptation flourished, leaving us in awe of the colossal dinosaurs that once dominated the landscape. Giant dinosaurs developed remarkable adaptations that enabled them to support their enormous size and mass. One of the key features was their skeletal design. Many of these dinosaurs had hollow bones, similar to those of modern birds. This ingenious adaptation reduced weight without sacrificing strength, allowing them to maintain a solid structure while towering above the rest of the terrestrial fauna. In addition to their bones, these colossal creatures also had large, robust limbs. Their legs were designed to bear weight effectively, resembling the pillars of a building. This sturdy framework allowed them to support their bulk as they moved, ran, or foraged for food. When walking, their limbs would often extend straight down from their bodies, distributing weight evenly and minimizing stress on their joints. Another prominent factor was their respiratory system. Large dinosaurs often possessed highly efficient lungs, capable of breathing in large amounts of oxygen with every breath. This powerful respiratory system not only supported their massive bodies, but also fueled their high energy demands, especially in herbivorous species that required substantial energy to process vast quantities of vegetation. The environment during the Mesozoic era, marked by lush vegetation and abundant resources, played a crucial role as well. The availability of copious amounts of food allowed these giants to grow and maintain their size throughout their lives. This interplay between their unique physiological traits and their supportive habitat created a world where size was not just spectacular, but also sustainable, making giant dinosaurs some of the most fascinating creatures to ever roam the Earth. Giant dinosaurs played crucial ecological roles in their environments, shaping the ecosystems around them in significant ways. As some of the largest creatures on Earth, these dinosaurs often occupied the role of mega herbivores, consuming vast quantities of vegetation. Their massive appetites helped to control plant growth and maintain the balance of the ecosystem. This grazing behavior facilitated the growth of new plants by preventing any one species from dominating, promoting greater biodiversity among the flora. Additionally, their movement across landscapes had a transformative effect on the environment. As these dinosaurs trampled through forests, they created paths that could be utilized by other species, and their feeding habits helped to stimulate new growth. Furthermore, their waste provided essential nutrients to the soil, enriching the ground and supporting the growth of various plants. This cycle not only benefited the vegetation, but also created a rich habitat for smaller organisms. In the predator-prey dynamic, giant dinosaurs also held vital positions. Large carnivores depended on herbivorous dinosaurs for food, and by preying on the weaker members of herd populations, they helped to ensure that only the strongest survived. This natural selection process contributed to the health and vitality of herbivore populations, ultimately influencing their evolution. Moreover, giant dinosaurs also served as a source of food for smaller carnivores and scavengers, which made them pivotal in supporting different trophic levels in the ecosystem. Their existence promoted a complex web of interdependence among various species, where each creature, big or small, played a role in maintaining the harmony of prehistoric life. Overall, the ecological roles of giant dinosaurs were multifaceted, influencing plant life, other animal species, and the overall structure of their habitats, creating a vibrant and dynamic Mesozoic world. The largest dinosaurs, often referred to as sauropods, had a unique relationship with their environment that shaped both their behavior and interactions with other species. These colossal creatures primarily fed on the vast array of vegetation available during the Mesozoic era, which included lush forests and expansive plains. Their immense size allowed them to reach high into trees, accessing leaves and branches that other herbivores could not reach. This feeding behavior played a crucial role in shaping the plant life around them, as they consumed vast amounts of foliage, facilitating new growth and influencing the ecosystem. Interactions with other species were multifaceted. As dominant herbivores, sauropods had to be constantly alert for predators. Their sheer size acted as a deterrent against most threats, but they were not invincible. Throughout their existence, they would have encountered predators like the formidable carnivorous dinosaurs, including tyrannosaurs and allosaurs. Pachycephalosaurs and other smaller species often existed in the same environment, competing for different kinds of food and ecological niches. Social behavior was another layer to their interaction with the environment. Evidence suggests that some sauropods may have traveled in herds, offering protection in numbers. This communal behavior could help safeguard vulnerable young from predators and ensure that they could access food sources more efficiently. Such group dynamics would have influenced their migration patterns and habitat preferences, as moving together as a herd would necessitate specific routes to ensure sufficient food and water supply. Throughout the ages of dinosaurs, several species stood out as the most fearsome predators in their ecosystems, but none were quite as iconic as the Tyrannosaurus rex, the Velociraptor, and the Spinosaurus. These formidable hunters shared a set of characteristics that made them highly efficient at what they did. The Tyrannosaurus rex, often considered the ultimate predator, had a powerful build and robust jaw muscles, allowing it to deliver a bone-crushing bite. Its large, serrated teeth were perfectly designed for tearing through flesh, making it a top-tier carnivore. Moreover, T-Rex possessed keen senses, particularly smell, which would have helped it track down prey from a distance. Its massive legs allowed it to run at surprising speeds for its size, closing in quickly on vulnerable animals. Turning to the Velociraptor, this smaller dinosaur was deceptively dangerous. Despite its relatively modest size, it was known for its remarkable agility and intelligence. Velociraptors had sharp claws on their feet, particularly a retractable claw that could slice with precision. It is believed that they may have hunted in packs, which would have allowed them to take down prey much larger than themselves by working together, a trait that showcased a sophisticated predatory strategy. The Spinosaurus introduced yet another dimension to predation. This dinosaur was unique among its peers because it was partially aquatic, adapting to hunt in rivers and lakes. Its long snout and conical teeth were ideally suited for catching fish, similar to how modern crocodiles hunt. Spinosaurus also boasted a large sail-like structure on its back, which remains a topic of research. Some scientists suggest it may have been used for display, while others hypothesize it could have helped in thermoregulation or balance while swimming. These characteristics, whether it be the T-Rex's immense power, the Velociraptor's cunning, or the Spinosaurus's adaptability, illustrate that being a fearsome predator is not merely about size. It's a combination of physical traits, behavior, and environmental adaptations that collectively define a species' superiority in the quest for survival in a competitive world. Predatory dinosaurs, known as theropods, had a variety of sophisticated hunting strategies that made them effective hunters. Their physical adaptations played a critical role in how they captured prey. Sharp, serrated teeth allowed them to grip and tear flesh, similar to how modern carnivores operate. The powerful jaws of dinosaurs like the Tyrannosaurus rex could deliver immense force, enabling them to crush bone and consume their quarry efficiently. Theropods were also equipped with keen senses. Many had forward-facing eyes, providing them with depth perception essential for gauging distances when pouncing on prey. Their heightened sense of smell allowed them to detect potential meals from far away, giving them an advantage in locating food. Some species, such as the Velociraptor, are believed to have used teamwork to hunt, surrounding and overwhelming larger prey. Speed was another important factor. For instance, smaller predatory dinosaurs were likely swift, using their agility to chase down creatures that were either fragile or smaller than themselves. Larger predators like the Allosaurus may have relied on ambush tactics, lying in wait among bushes until unsuspecting herbivores wandered too close. They would then launch a sudden, powerful attack. Social behavior might have also played a significant role. Some theropods exhibited evidence of pack hunting, suggesting they could take down large or formidable prey collaboratively. This teamwork may have involved coordinated movements and strategic planning, much like packs of wolves today. In addition to their physical prowess, predatory dinosaurs showcased adaptability in their hunting methods, making them among the most formidable creatures of their time. To survive against fierce predators, many prey dinosaurs evolved a range of remarkable defensive mechanisms. One of the most common adaptations was sheer size. Larger dinosaurs, like the massive herbivores, often could fend off attacks simply by being too big for many predators to tackle. Their size gave them an advantage in both intimidation and physical defense. Additionally, some species developed formidable armor. Dinosaurs such as the Ankylosaurus sported thick, bony plates covering their bodies like a natural shield. These protective features were not just for show. They could withstand significant force, making them difficult targets. Meanwhile, others, like the Stegosaurus, possessed spiked tails, which could serve as powerful weapons against attackers, turning the tables in a dangerous confrontation. Speed and agility also played crucial roles in survival. Dinosaurs such as the iguanodon could outrun many predators, using their quickness to escape threats. Even smaller species often relied on their nimble nature to dart into dense foliage, disappearing from sight before a predator could react. Camouflage, too, was a vital strategy. Some dinosaurs had coloration that helped them blend into their environment, making it harder for predators to spot them. This ability to hide among the foliage or on rocky terrain often gave them a crucial edge during confrontations. Lastly, herd behavior provided a social safety net. Many dinosaurs traveled in groups, which not only helped them keep an eye out for danger, but also allowed them to work together in forming a protective barrier against attacking predators. This cooperative defense mechanism greatly increased their chances of survival in a world where predators lurked around every corner. In the grand dance of life and death during the age of dinosaurs, these adaptations illustrate the remarkable lengths prey dinosaurs would go to ensure their survival against formidable foes. The relationship between predators and their prey was a driving force in the evolution and behavior of dinosaurs, shaping their adaptations and survival strategies over millions of years. Predators, like the mighty Velociraptor and the colossal Tyrannosaurus rex, evolved features that made them effective hunters. These included powerful jaws reinforced with sharp teeth for capturing and consuming prey, as well as keen senses to detect even the slightest movements in their environment. Their speed and agility allowed them to chase down smaller prey or ambush unsuspecting herbivores. On the flip side, herbivorous dinosaurs had to develop their defenses to survive in a world filled with these apex predators. Many evolved physical adaptations such as large size for intimidation and protection, reinforced bodies, and in some cases armor-like structures. Dinosaurs like the Stegosaurus showcased plates and spines that not only deterred attackers, but may also have played roles in display and thermoregulation. Behaviorally, this predator-prey dynamic had profound influences. Herding was a common tactic for many herbivores, as living in groups offered safety in numbers and made it harder for predators to target individuals. Additionally, some species developed strategies like camouflage to blend into their environments, reducing their chances of being detected. This constant arms race spurred innovation across species. As predators became more adept at hunting, their prey responded with their own adaptations, leading to an ever-evolving game of survival. The dynamics of hunting and escaping created a rich tapestry of behaviors that define how dinosaurs interacted with each other and their environments, underscoring the complexity of life during the age of dinosaurs. Ultimately, it was this interplay of pursuit and evasion that fueled diversification, allowing dinosaurs to thrive in various ecological niches for millions of years. Scientists have gathered fascinating evidence about the social behavior of dinosaurs through various means, progressing our understanding of how they might have interacted. Fossils play a crucial role in this discovery. For instance, groups of dinosaur footprints found together suggest that certain species traveled in herds, much like modern-day animals. These fossilized tracks can indicate the size of the group and how they moved in unison, hinting at social dynamics that likely involved collaboration during migration or foraging. Moreover, the discovery of nesting sites adds another layer to our understanding. Some species, such as certain theropods, have been found in clusters with multiple nests in close proximity to one another, indicating that they may have engaged in communal nesting behaviors. This suggests a level of care for their young, much like some birds do today. Additionally, fossilized remains found together in burial sites or sedimentary layers can offer clues about pack behavior. For example, large predatory dinosaurs like the Velociraptor are often found clustered together, supporting the idea that they may have hunted in groups. Comparative analysis with modern animals also aids in our understanding. By observing social structures in today's birds and reptiles, which share evolutionary traits with dinosaurs, scientists can extrapolate potential behaviors. Such insights reveal that, While we can't witness these behaviors directly, the evidence pieced together from fossils and comparisons suggests that many dinosaurs were social creatures, showing behaviors that were complex and community-oriented. Dinosaurs had a variety of methods to communicate, employing both vocalizations and visual displays. Many paleontologists believe that some dinosaurs used sounds to convey messages, much like modern birds and reptiles do today. These vocalizations could range from low rumbles to high-pitched calls, serving purposes such as attracting mates, warning of predators, or coordinating movements within a group. In addition to sounds, body language played a crucial role in dinosaur communication. Features such as brightly colored skin, crests, and large frills could have provided visual signals that conveyed information about dominance, readiness to mate, or other social interactions. For instance, some ceratopsians, with their elaborate frills, likely used these structures to display to others, much like displays in birds can signal health and genetic fitness. Furthermore, behaviors such as posturing and tail movements could enhance their communication repertoire. When in groups, the ability to stay connected through visual signals might have helped maintain social structures, ensuring that herds could react quickly to threats or adapt to their environment. All these methods of communication highlight the complex social lives of dinosaurs, indicating that they were more than just solitary creatures. They navigated their world through a rich tapestry of sound and gesture, much like the animals we see around us today. Nesting and parenting behaviors among dinosaurs displayed remarkable diversity, mirroring the variety seen in modern birds and reptiles. Some dinosaurs constructed elaborate nests using mud, vegetation, and other materials to protect their eggs, while others laid their eggs in simple depressions in the ground. For example, the hadrosaurs, or duck-billed dinosaurs, often laid their eggs in large colonies, suggesting that they might have engaged in communal nesting behaviors to enhance the survival of their young. Parental care varied significantly across species. While some dinosaurs, like the well-studied oviraptorosaurs, displayed nurturing behaviors, such as brooding over their eggs to keep them warm, others likely took a more hands-off approach. Fossil evidence suggests that certain theropods, a group that includes the ancestors of modern birds, showed signs of parental investment. For instance, nests containing eggs and hatchlings imply that adults would guard and possibly even feed their young after they hatched, showcasing family dynamics that could resemble those of caring birds today. Conversely, some giant herbivores may not have provided much post-hatching care, as their vast size and potential vulnerability to predators might have dictated a different approach to raising offspring. The young of these species likely needed to fend for themselves shortly after hatching, relying on their inherent instincts to survive in a world dominated by larger threats. The range of nesting and parenting behaviors seen in dinosaurs reveals their adaptability to various environments, breeding strategies, and the ecological challenges they faced, providing a fascinating glimpse into the complex lives of these prehistoric creatures. The migration patterns of dinosaurs reveal much about their behavior and the environments they inhabited. Evidence suggests that some dinosaur species traveled long distances in search of food, water, or more temperate climates. Fossils of large herds indicate that dinosaurs often moved in groups, providing safety in numbers from predators. Certain species, like the hadrosaurs, exhibit patterns that hint at seasonal migrations, similar to modern-day herds of wildebeest or caribou. These dinosaurs likely followed established routes to reach areas where vegetation flourished during certain times of the year, taking advantage of the changing availability of resources in their environment. Additionally, fossilized tracks, known as ichnites, provide clues about how these animals moved across the landscape. The discovery of these trackways reveals not just paths of travel, but also social dynamics, showing interactions among different species. In some cases, these tracks suggest that young dinosaurs accompanied adults, highlighting a nurturing behavior within groups. While we can gather significant information from fossils and trace evidence, understanding the specifics of dinosaur migration remains a complex puzzle. The behaviors could have been motivated by various factors, including weather changes or the search for breeding grounds, and may vary significantly among different species. Their ability to adapt to environmental shifts ultimately contributed to their survival during the diverse landscapes of the Mesozoic era. The discovery and identification of early dinosaur fossils marked a pivotal moment in our understanding of prehistoric life. It all began in the early 19th century when curious scientists began unearthing strange bones and teeth in parts of Europe and North America. The first significant discovery took place in England, where the early paleontologist William Buckland identified a set of large teeth in the 1820s. He recognized these belonged to a creature that walked on two legs, which he named Megalosaurus, translating to Great Lizard. As fossil finds accumulated, paleontologists refined their methods of identification. Fossils were often uncovered during mining and construction activities, with workers stumbling upon large bones or tracks embedded in rock. The combination of careful excavations and anatomical comparisons helped researchers realize these remnants were not just giant lizards, but represented an entirely different category of creatures altogether. The term dinosaur, which means terrible lizard, was coined in 1842 by Richard Owen, who grouped these fascinating fossils into a new class based on distinctive features like hip structure and limb proportions. As scientists recognized more fossils from various locations, ranging from lush green landscapes to arid deserts, they began to piece together the evolutionary history of these magnificent reptiles. Over time, the meticulous work of paleontologists showcased not only their size and form, but also offered clues into their behavior, diet, and environment. Each discovery informed and shaped the understanding of dinosaurs, transforming these remarkable fossils from mere curiosities into the subjects of scientific inquiry, ultimately leading to the vibrant picture we have today of these prehistoric giants. Throughout the globe, several fossil sites stand out for their remarkable discoveries and contributions to our understanding of dinosaurs and prehistoric life. One of the most notable locations is the Badlands of South Dakota, where the rich deposits of the Hell Creek Formation have yielded an array of well-preserved dinosaur remains, including the legendary Tyrannosaurus rex and Triceratops. This area gives a glimpse into the late Cretaceous period, a time when dinosaurs roamed the earth in abundance. Another significant site is the Gobi Desert in Mongolia, renowned for its incredibly well-preserved specimens, including dinosaur eggs and species like Velociraptor. The harsh environment of the Gobi, combined with its geological formations, has helped preserve fossils that have provided invaluable insights into the behavior and habitats of these ancient creatures. Moving to South America, the Isquigualasto Formation in Argentina is often referred to as the Valley of the Moon. This region is essential for understanding the Triassic period, where some of the oldest dinosaur fossils have been found, shedding light on the dawn of the dinosaur era. The unique landscape and sedimentary layers reveal a time when the first dinosaurs began to emerge. Finally, the Liaoning province in China has revolutionized our understanding of the links between dinosaurs and birds. This area features well-preserved fossils with feather imprints, supporting the theory of avian evolution. The discoveries here have highlighted the diversity of the ecosystem during the early Cretaceous period and have provided essential evidence for the connection between these two dinosaurian lineages. These fossil sites, each with its unique characteristics and finds, collectively enrich our comprehension of the distant past and the incredible journey of life on Earth. Paleontologists reconstruct dinosaurs by piecing together fossil evidence, much like solving a complex puzzle. First, they begin by excavating fossils from various sites, which may include bones, teeth, and footprints. Each piece provides critical information about the dinosaur's structure and behavior. Once collected, the fossils undergo meticulous cleaning and analysis. Scientists use comparative anatomy, which involves studying both modern animals and other known dinosaurs to make educated guesses about how these ancient creatures might have looked and moved. For example, similarities in bones can suggest how dinosaurs related to birds or reptiles. In the lab, advanced imaging technologies like CT scans help visualize the internal structure of fossils without damaging them. This reveals details about muscle attachment points and overall body design, offering clues about how the dinosaur might have been built. Additionally, paleontologists consider the environmental context where the fossils were found, which can inform them about the dinosaur's habits. Was it a predator or herbivore? Did it wander in forests, swamps, or open plains? By examining other fossilized plants and animals from the same era, they can recreate the prevailing ecosystems and better understand the lifestyle of the dinosaurs. Once all this information comes together, paleontologists create skeletal reconstructions and often develop digital models that simulate movement and behavior. This multidisciplinary approach allows them to bring dinosaurs back to life in our imagination, painting a picture of how these magnificent creatures once roamed the Earth. Fossils are invaluable windows into the past, offering insights into the environments and ecosystems that existed long before humans walked the Earth. When we study fossils, we not only see the remains of ancient creatures, but also clues about the conditions in which they lived. For example, the presence of large leaf fossils can indicate that a region had a warm, moist climate, resembling today's tropical forests. Conversely, fossils of marine organisms found on land can suggest past environmental shifts, like the rise of sea levels or the movement of tectonic plates. The types of fossils we discover also point to the diversity of life at the time. A rich variety of plant and animal fossils suggests a healthy ecosystem with interconnected food webs, where different species relied on each other for survival. In contrast, a more limited variety might indicate environmental stress, such as droughts or volcanic activity, which could threaten numerous species. Additionally, isotopes found in fossils can reveal changes in global temperatures and atmospheric conditions over millions of years. This information helps scientists understand the evolution of ecosystems in response to climate change. Because ecosystems are dynamic, fossils provide a timeline that illustrates how life forms adapted, thrived, or declined in response to these environmental changes. Each fossil tells part of a larger narrative about the story of life on Earth, giving us context for how ecosystems evolve over eons, reminding us of our planet's complex and ever-changing history. The quest for understanding dinosaurs has been transformed by modern techniques that enhance the discovery and analysis of fossils. Initially, paleontologists relied on traditional excavation methods, carefully digging in sedimentary layers that potentially held ancient remains. Today, the use of advanced imaging technologies, such as computer tomography, allows scientists to create detailed three-dimensional models of fossils without having to physically extract them from the ground. This non-invasive approach reveals subtle details that could otherwise be damaged during extraction. Fieldwork has also benefited from new technologies like GPS and remote sensing, which help researchers target specific sites with a higher likelihood of yielding fossils. Coupled with geological mapping techniques, these tools can pinpoint not only where fossils may be found, but also help in understanding the ancient environments in which dinosaurs lived. Laboratory analysis has undergone a significant change with the integration of techniques such as isotopic analysis and molecular biology. Isotopes in fossilized bones can provide insights into the diets and habitats of these ancient creatures. Meanwhile, advancements in extracting ancient proteins and even genetic material from well-preserved specimens offer tantalizing glimpses into their evolutionary history and relationships. Moreover, digital modeling and manipulation have allowed scientists to reconstruct dinosaur appearances and behaviors with unprecedented accuracy. By using software to analyze muscle attachments and skeletal structure, researchers can simulate how these creatures may have moved and interacted with their environments. The marriage of traditional paleontological methods with cutting-edge technology is opening new doors to understanding these magnificent creatures, painting an ever clearer picture of the world they inhabited millions of years ago. The advent of 3D modeling and virtual reality has revolutionized paleontological research in significant ways. Traditionally, studying fossils required careful excavation and examination, a process often limited by physical constraints and the need for detailed manual inspection. With 3D modeling, scientists can create highly detailed digital representations of fossils, allowing for intricate analysis without the risk of damaging the original specimens. This technology captures every minute detail, enabling researchers to manipulate and examine fossils from multiple angles, thus uncovering features that might go unnoticed in traditional methods. Virtual reality takes this a step further by immersing researchers in lifelike environments where they can interact with digital models of extinct creatures in three-dimensional space. Imagine donning a VR headset and walking through a prehistoric landscape, observing dinosaurs as they might have appeared millions of years ago. This immersive experience is not just for visualization. It allows scientists to test hypotheses about behavior and anatomy in ways that were previously impossible. For instance, researchers can simulate how a dinosaur moved, hunted, or interacted with its environment, providing insights into its lifestyle and adaptations. Moreover, 3D modeling and VR facilitate collaboration among scientists across the globe. Experts can share digital models, enabling joint projects and discussions without the need for physical specimens. This openness enhances the pace of discovery and leads to more readily accessible knowledge for both the scientific community and the public. As education becomes a focal point, these technologies also engage students, sparking interest in paleontology through interactive experiences that make learning dynamic and enjoyable. 3D modeling and virtual reality not only advance our understanding of dinosaurs and their world, but also reshape how we study, teach, and appreciate paleontology. The combination of intricate detail and immersive interaction brings the ancient past to life like never before, making it a thrilling time for researchers and enthusiasts alike. Preserving and preparing dinosaur fossils is a meticulous process that involves several key steps, each essential for ensuring the fossils remain intact and accessible for scientific research. The journey begins in the field, where paleontologists carefully excavate fossils from the surrounding rock. This is often done using specialized tools to prevent damage, as the encased fossils can be fragile. Once removed, the fossils are transported to a laboratory, where they undergo a thorough cleaning process. This typically involves removing excess dirt and rock using gentle methods, such as air abrasion or water that won't harm the fossil itself. Care is taken to retain as much of the original material as possible, while ensuring that any surrounding debris is eliminated. Next comes stabilization. Many fossils, especially those that have been exposed to the elements for long periods, may be vulnerable to breakage. Paleontologists apply consolidants, which are chemical solutions that strengthen the fossil's structure, allowing it to withstand future handling. Once stabilized, the fossil may be prepared for detailed study. This involves carefully removing any remaining matrix or rock that obscures the fossil. This step requires precision, as exposing delicate bones or other structures can be tricky. Often, this is done under a microscope for enhanced accuracy. After preparation, fossils are often photographed and documented meticulously. This phase captures essential details about the specimen's condition and provides a visual record for future reference. Researchers may also create molds or casts of the fossils to study them further or share them without risking damage to the original piece. Finally, the prepared fossils are curated and stored in controlled environments, which helps protect them from moisture, temperature fluctuations, and pests. Proper labeling and cataloging are crucial for ensuring that each specimen is easily retrievable for further research or educational purposes. Through these careful steps, scientists can study these remnants of a distant past and continue to unlock the mysteries of dinosaurs. Scientists utilize isotopic analysis as a powerful tool to unlock secrets about dinosaur diets and life cycles. This technique involves examining the ratios of different isotopes, which are variations of elements that have the same number of protons but differ in neutrons, found in the bones, teeth, or even eggs of dinosaurs. As dinosaurs consumed food, the isotopic signatures of the plants or animals they ate would be incorporated into their bodies. For instance, the ratios of oxygen or carbon isotopes can indicate whether a dinosaur was primarily a herbivore or carnivore. Plants have distinct isotopic patterns depending on their environment and photosynthesis methods, while animals reflect the diets of the plants or other animals they consumed. By analyzing these isotopic ratios, paleontologists can establish a clearer picture of what different dinosaurs ate during their lives. Additionally, isotopic analysis can reveal information about the environment in which the dinosaurs lived. Changes in isotopic ratios can indicate shifts in climate or vegetation, helping scientists understand how external factors influenced dinosaur ecosystems. This technique also allows researchers to infer growth rates and biological processes, as certain isotopes can indicate whether a dinosaur was growing rapidly or undergoing periods of dormancy. With every fragment of data gathered through isotopic analysis, the enigmatic life of these ancient creatures becomes a little clearer, helping us paint a vivid picture of their diets, habitats, and the wide-ranging adaptations that enabled them to thrive in a dynamic world. The mass extinction event that led to the demise of the dinosaurs approximately 66 million years ago is one of the most significant and debated events in Earth's history. Two leading theories dominate the discussion: the asteroid impact hypothesis and volcanic activity. The first, and perhaps the most widely accepted explanation, is the asteroid impact theory. Scientists suggest that a massive asteroid, roughly the size of a city, struck the Earth near present-day Mexico, creating a colossal crater known as the Chicxulub crater. This impact would have unleashed an enormous amount of energy, equivalent to millions of atomic bombs. The immediate effects would have included massive fires, tsunamis, and a dense cloud of debris that blocked sunlight. This disruption would have drastically altered the climate, leading to a nuclear winter scenario where temperatures plummeted and photosynthesis was hindered, devastating plant life and disrupting the food chain. In parallel, another theory emphasizes the role of volcanic activity, particularly the extensive eruptions that formed the Deccan Traps in what is now India. These eruptions released vast amounts of ash and gases into the atmosphere, including carbon dioxide and sulfur dioxide. The consequences would have included acid rain, cooling of the planet, and long-term climate change, all of which would have contributed to a decline in living conditions on Earth. Moreover, it's important to consider that these events were not mutually exclusive. Many paleontologists propose that the asteroid impact and the volcanic activity occurred around the same time, compounding the environmental stresses. Together, they might have created a perfect storm of devastating conditions, leading to the decline of dinosaurs and many other life forms. This extinction was not just a one-time event, but rather a complex interplay of catastrophic changes that forever altered the trajectory of life on our planet. The Cretaceous-Paleogene extinction event marked a pivotal moment in Earth's history, dramatically altering the planet and its ecosystems. Occurring about 66 million years ago, this event is best known for leading to the extinction of around 3/4 of all species, including the iconic dinosaurs. The immediate cause is believed to be a massive asteroid impact, which sent shockwaves through the environment. The aftermath of the impact created immense firestorms, resulting in widespread destruction. Dust and debris were propelled into the atmosphere, blocking sunlight and triggering a dramatic drop in temperatures. Without sunlight, photosynthesis was severely hampered, leading to the collapse of food chains. Plants, which are the foundation of most ecosystems, suffered greatly, causing a domino effect on herbivores and subsequently the predators that relied on them. In terms of global ecology, the event paved the way for the rise of mammals. Without dinosaurs dominating the land, mammals were able to diversify and evolve into a myriad of forms in the following ages. The extinction opened ecological niches that allowed for the rapid evolution of species, setting the stage for the world we know today. This shift also impacted climate patterns and geological processes. The recovery of ecosystems took millions of years, during which new plant species adapted to altered soil and climate conditions. The changes set in motion by the Cretaceous-Paleogene extinction were profound, leading not only to the end of an era, but also to the beginnings of new evolutionary pathways that would shape the future of life on Earth. The asteroid impact hypothesis, which suggests that a colossal asteroid struck Earth around the time of the dinosaurs' extinction, is backed by several compelling pieces of evidence. One of the most significant pieces is a layer of sediment found in various locations across the globe, which contains an unusual abundance of iridium, a metal that is rare on Earth's surface but frequently found in asteroids. This layer, known as the Cretaceous-Paleogene boundary, indicates a sudden and dramatic event. Additionally, scientists have discovered the Chicxulub crater on the Yucatan Peninsula in Mexico, which reveals that a massive impact occurred approximately 66 million years ago. This crater, around the width of a large city, shows characteristics consistent with an explosion powerful enough to cause widespread destruction, including shock waves, heat, and the release of debris into the atmosphere. Geological records from this time also showcase a rapid change in the types of fossils found, suggesting a mass extinction event that eliminated about 3/4 of Earth's species. The sudden disappearance of species that had thrived for millions of years supports the idea that something catastrophic disrupted their ecosystems. Further evidence includes findings of soot layers in the same geological boundary, indicating extensive wildfires triggered by the impact. This suggests that, in addition to the immediate devastation caused by the impact, subsequent climate changes were induced by dust and aerosols blocking sunlight, leading to a dramatic drop in temperatures, a scenario that would have made survival increasingly difficult for many species. Together, these details paint a clear picture of a devastating event that rocked the planet, contributing to the demise of the dinosaurs and many other forms of life. The convergence of physical evidence, geological changes, and shifts in biodiversity makes a strong case for the asteroid impact hypothesis as a primary driver of this mass extinction. Volcanic activity theories provide crucial insights into the events surrounding the extinction of the dinosaurs nearly 66 million years ago. One of the leading hypotheses suggests that massive volcanic eruptions, particularly from a region known as the Deccan Traps in present-day India, released enormous amounts of ash and gases into the atmosphere. This would have led to significant climate alterations, blocking sunlight and resulting in a drastic drop in temperatures. The subsequent volcanic winter could have disrupted food chains, making survival difficult for many species. Moreover, the gases released during these eruptions, including sulfur dioxide, could have contributed to acid rain and further environmental stress. This combination of blocked sunlight and acidification would have hurt plant life, which served as the foundational support for herbivorous dinosaurs, and in turn, the carnivorous dinosaurs that depended on them. By studying the geological evidence left behind by these eruptions, scientists can piece together the timeline of extinction, correlating it with volcanic activity. The staggering scale of these events and their impact on the biosphere reinforces the idea that gradual changes to the environment, rather than a singular catastrophic event, played a critical role in the dinosaurs' demise. Thus, volcanic activity theories help us understand the complex interplay of environmental factors that led to the end of the age of dinosaurs. The extinction of dinosaurs, which occurred around 65 million years ago, marked a significant turning point in Earth's history. This event, often attributed to a massive asteroid impact and volcanic activity, led to a dramatic shift in global ecosystems. With the dinosaurs gone, a vast array of ecological niches was suddenly left vacant. Before this extinction, dinosaurs dominated terrestrial habitats, with mammals largely relegated to small nocturnal creatures hiding in the shadows. These mammals were generally quite small and diverse in form, but they had limited opportunities to thrive due to the overwhelming presence of large reptiles. However, the disappearance of the dominant dinosaurs opened up these niches, allowing mammals to expand and evolve into new forms. With fewer predators and more available resources, mammals began to diversify rapidly. They adapted to various environments, leading to the evolution of larger sizes, new adaptations for foraging or predation, and the development of complex behaviors. Over millions of years, mammals transformed into an array of species, including those that would eventually lead to the emergence of primates and ultimately humans. This period of mammalian rise was marked not only by diversification, but also by the development of new survival strategies, including social structures and advanced cognitive abilities. The extinction of dinosaurs was not merely the end of one era, but served as a catalyst for the flourishing of mammals, giving rise to the rich tapestry of life that we recognize today. The mass extinction event that occurred about 65 million years ago wiped out roughly 3/4 of all species, including the dinosaurs. However, some species managed to survive and evolve into what we know today. Among the most notable survivors were small avian dinosaurs, what we now call birds. These ancestors had several key adaptations that allowed them to thrive in the drastically changed environment. Birds were equipped with feathers, which not only provided insulation, but also enabled flight, giving them access to new habitats and food sources. Their small body size was another critical factor, as it allowed them to require less food and find shelter easily. Furthermore, many of these birds developed a varied diet. Unlike the larger dinosaurs that relied heavily on specific types of food, these survivors could exploit a wider array of resources, including seeds, insects, and small animals. Meanwhile, other lineages, such as mammals, emerged as significant survivors of this event. Early mammals were small and primarily nocturnal, traits that helped them evade predation and adapt to the cooler conditions following the extinction. Over time, mammals diversified, filling the ecological niches left behind by the dinosaurs. Their ability to regulate body temperature allowed them to thrive in varied environments, leading to the wide array of species we see today. The aftermath of the mass extinction paved the way for significant adaptations in both birds and mammals, showcasing the resilience of life and its capacity to evolve in response to dramatic changes in the planet's climate and ecosystems. The disappearance of the dinosaurs marked a significant turning point for life on Earth, leading to an evolutionary explosion among both flora and fauna. When the extinction event occurred around 66 million years ago, it created a vacuum in various ecosystems that had been dominated by these massive reptiles. With the absence of such a broad range of dinosaur species, many ecological niches became empty, providing new opportunities for other organisms to thrive. In the aftermath, mammals, which had been relatively small and inconspicuous during the age of dinosaurs, began to diversify rapidly. Without the dinosaurs as competitors and predators, these early mammals evolved into various forms, from tiny shrew-like creatures to larger animals that would eventually include our ancestors. This period saw the origins of mammals that can fly, swim, or run at impressive speeds, adapting to fill roles that were once held by dinosaurs. On the plant front, flowering plants, which had begun to emerge toward the end of the age of dinosaurs, took center stage. The extinction event allowed these plants to spread and diversify extensively. With the world transforming into an environment rich in opportunities, ecosystems that relied on a variety of flowering plants developed, giving rise to complex relationships with newly evolving insect species, such as bees and butterflies, which began to specialize in pollination. These shifts set the stage for the rich biodiversity we see today. The evolutionary paths taken by mammals and plants reflected a world that had suddenly become more dynamic and interconnected. Overall, the disappearance of the dinosaurs paved the way for new forms of life to adapt, thrive, and create the intricate web of ecosystems we recognize in the modern world. Studying past extinctions provides invaluable insights into how ecosystems function and respond to significant changes. By examining the events that led to the decline of diverse species, such as the mass extinction that wiped out the dinosaurs, we can identify patterns and consequences of environmental upheavals. For instance, these historical events reveal how climate shifts, volcanic eruptions, or asteroid impacts caused drastic alterations in habitats and food sources, prompting both immediate survival challenges and long-term ecological recovery. Moreover, understanding the traits that allowed some species to adapt or thrive during these tumultuous times informs our knowledge about resilience in the face of modern-day threats like climate change and habitat destruction. This comparative perspective helps scientists recognize the vulnerability of current species and ecosystems, highlighting which factors might contribute to survival or decline. By learning about the aftermath of past extinctions, the way certain organisms evolved to fill ecological niches, or how biodiversity gradually rebounded, we gain a clearer vision of what our planet might face in coming years. This historical context encourages proactive measures, allowing us to implement conservation strategies that enhance ecosystem resilience today, potentially mitigating future extinctions. The lessons from the past are crucial for guiding today's actions and preparing for tomorrow's ecological challenges. The portrayal of dinosaurs in media and literature has evolved dramatically from their early representations to today's more sophisticated interpretations. In the late 19th and early 20th centuries, when dinosaurs were first discovered and studied, they were often depicted as sluggish, lumbering reptiles, heavily inspired by the fossils found at the time. Artists would illustrate them as monstrous creatures in various publications, emphasizing their perceived ferocity and size, often fueled by the imagination more than scientific accuracy. As more paleontological discoveries were made, especially throughout the mid-20th century, the portrayal of dinosaurs began to shift. Science offered a clearer understanding of their biology and behavior, leading to more dynamic and diverse representations. Books, movies, and television showcased some dinosaurs as intelligent and social, such as the sauropods, while others were depicted as cunning predators like the raptors. This period marked a significant cultural fascination with dinosaurs, epitomized by classic films such as King Kong and later Jurassic Park, which beautifully merged thrilling storytelling with the wonders of paleontology. Today, the portrayal of dinosaurs continues to deepen. Media often incorporates advancements in technology, such as computer-generated imagery, to bring these creatures to life in visually stunning and scientifically informed ways. Documentaries and educational programs now highlight their complexities, presenting them not just as fearsome beasts, but as part of an intricate ecosystem, showcasing their behaviors, social structures, and evolutionary adaptations. This modern approach has fostered a greater appreciation for the ecological role dinosaurs played and their connection to the birds we see today. Overall, the representation of dinosaurs has moved from simple and often inaccurate depictions to a rich tapestry of cultural storytelling that harmonizes scientific discovery with imaginative exploration, continuously captivating audiences of all ages. The portrayal of dinosaurs in films and television has had a profound impact on how the public perceives these ancient creatures. Iconic movies like Jurassic Park brought dinosaurs into the mainstream, presenting them as larger-than-life beings capable of awe-inspiring actions. This dramatization generated excitement and fascination, igniting interest in paleontology and the prehistoric world. However, while these cinematic narratives captured imaginations, they often prioritized entertainment over scientific accuracy. As a result, many people developed skewed perceptions, envisioning dinosaurs primarily as ferocious predators or lumbering behemoths. For instance, the image of the terrifying T-Rex and the swift velociraptor has overshadowed the diversity of dinosaur species, leading to a misunderstanding of their ecological roles. Additionally, the emphasis on traits like speed and ferocity often overlooks the complexity of their behaviors and adaptations. Dinosaurs were not just the fearsome giants of film, they were nuanced animals that exhibited various life strategies, from pack hunting to nurturing their young. The visual effects and vivid storytelling in these productions have also contributed to a generational sense of nostalgia and fascination, resulting in a lasting cultural imprint. Children who grew up watching these films often become adults who advocate for paleontological discovery and education, further cultivating a society intrigued by these magnificent reptiles. While films and TV shows have electrified the public's imagination about dinosaurs, they have also prompted a need for clarification and education to bridge the gap between sensationalism and scientific reality. The challenge remains to harness this excitement constructively, encouraging exploration into the true, rich history of these creatures. The portrayal of dinosaurs in popular culture has shifted dramatically over the years, reflecting our growing understanding of these fascinating creatures. Initially, dinosaurs were often depicted as slow-moving, lumbering behemoths, primarily inspired by early fossil discoveries and largely influenced by classical interpretations. They were depicted as detached from their ecosystems, often resembling reptilian monsters in films and literature. As paleontology advanced, particularly with the development of more sophisticated techniques and technologies, our understanding of dinosaur physiology and behavior transformed. Discoveries revealed that many dinosaurs were more active and agile than previously thought. This shift informed portrayals that emphasized speed and agility, such as the dynamic depiction of Velociraptor in popular media. Artists and filmmakers began to illustrate dinosaurs with feathers and vibrant colors, aligning more closely with the evidence suggesting that many of these creatures share a lineage with modern birds. Additionally, our comprehension of dinosaur social behavior has evolved. Once thought to be solitary or aggressive, dinosaurs are now recognized for their complex social structures, including herding behavior and parental care. This newfound appreciation has been mirrored in storytelling, portraying dinosaurs engaging in cooperative behaviors or caring for their young, adding depth to their characterization. Furthermore, the integration of dinosaurs into narrative frames has also matured. Rather than only being featured as terrifying monsters, these creatures have been depicted in varied roles, from misunderstood beings to complex characters with emotional depth. This evolution reflects an increased appreciation for the ecological and evolutionary context in which dinosaurs existed, inspiring stories that delve into their interactions with their environments and among species. As scientific knowledge continues to grow, We can expect these representations to further evolve, highlighting the importance of ongoing research in enhancing our understanding of the ancient world and its inhabitants. Dinosaurs are not merely relics of the past. They continue to capture our imagination, reminding us of the incredible diversity of life that once roamed our planet. Museums and exhibitions play a crucial role in disseminating knowledge about dinosaurs by creating immersive, educational experiences that capture the imagination. They house fossil collections, which serve as tangible connections to the ancient world, allowing visitors to witness the remnants of these incredible creatures firsthand. Through carefully crafted displays, museums bring dinosaurs to life, showcasing everything from their skeletal structures to environmental contexts. Interactive exhibits engage visitors of all ages, inviting them to participate actively in learning. For example, touchscreens may allow individuals to explore detailed information about specific species or fossils, while life-sized models can help people grasp the scale and diversity of dinosaurs. Educational programs, such as guided tours and workshops, foster deep understanding by offering insights from knowledgeable staff who can answer questions and discuss the latest scientific findings. Additionally, traveling exhibitions extend the reach of dinosaur knowledge beyond individual institutions, bringing fossils and artifacts to new audiences worldwide. This broadens public interest and encourages diverse groups to appreciate the wonders of paleontology. Through these combined efforts, museums and exhibitions not only educate, but also inspire curiosity about the prehistoric past, fostering a greater appreciation for the history of life on Earth. Recent years have ushered in an exciting era in paleontology, unveiling remarkable insights that enhance our understanding of prehistoric life. One captivating discovery involves feathered dinosaurs, where new fossils show that many species once thought to be strictly scaly had vibrant plumage. This revelation reshapes our perception of how these creatures lived and interacted with their environment, suggesting that feathers may have played roles in thermoregulation or mating displays. Another significant breakthrough stems from the analysis of dinosaur bones using advanced imaging technologies. These examinations have revealed intricate details of bone structure and growth patterns, leading to fresh perspectives on how these magnificent animals developed over time. For instance, some studies indicate that certain species reached maturity much faster than previously believed, altering our understanding of their life cycles. Excitingly, researchers have also uncovered evidence of social behavior among dinosaurs. Fossils found in large groupings show that some species likely traveled and lived in packs, similar to modern social animals. This discovery provides clues about their behavior, hunting strategies, and even parenting, painting a picture of dynamic interactions within dinosaur communities. Additionally, new discoveries related to ancient ecosystems are shedding light on how dinosaurs adapted to changing environments. Fossilized pollen and plant remains offer glimpses into the diverse flora that thrived alongside dinosaurs, revealing an interdependent relationship that shaped both plant and animal evolution. Lastly, the study of ancient DNA has opened doors to understanding the evolutionary connections between dinosaurs and modern birds, bridging a gap that illustrates how some dinosaur traits have persisted into today's avian life. As paleontologists continue to unearth new findings, each discovery enriches the tapestry of Earth's history, offering us a clearer view of these incredible creatures and their world. New discoveries have significantly reshaped our understanding of dinosaurs, overturning long-standing ideas and revealing a more intricate picture of their lives. For decades, these magnificent creatures were mainly portrayed as slow, lumbering giants covered in scaly skin, akin to modern reptiles. However, fossil evidence has illuminated a different reality, showcasing feathers on many species, including some theropods, dinosaurs closely related to today's birds. This revelation suggests that feathers were not exclusive to flight, but may have served purposes like insulation or display. Additionally, advancements in technology, especially imaging techniques, have allowed paleontologists to analyze fossils at a microscopic level. This has uncovered insights into dinosaur biomechanics, indicating that many species could run faster and were more agile than previously thought. Discoveries of dinosaur egg clutches and nests have provided a glimpse into their reproductive behavior and social structures, suggesting that some species may have cared for their young, much like modern birds do. The thermal regulation strategies of dinosaurs have also come under scrutiny. Recent studies imply that many species might have been warm-blooded or had varying metabolic rates depending on environmental conditions, which contrasts sharply with the idea that they were all sluggish, cold-blooded creatures. These findings prompt a reconsideration of how dinosaurs might have interacted with their ecosystems and each other. As excavations continue in diverse locations worldwide, each new fossil or piece of evidence further enriches our understanding. The dinosaur narrative is continuously evolving, painting a picture that is more dynamic, colorful, and full of life than ever before. The journey of discovery reveals that dinosaurs were not just ancient giants roaming the earth, but complex beings capable of adaptation, social interaction, and even nurturing, elements that echo through the lineage leading to modern birds and reptiles today. Dinosaur research continues to captivate scientists and the public alike, with ongoing projects yielding fresh insights into the lives of these ancient creatures. One exciting area of investigation involves the study of feathers in theropod dinosaurs, particularly how these features evolved and what roles they played in daily life. Researchers are meticulously analyzing fossils to better understand the transition from dinosaurs to modern birds, shedding light on topics such as flight development and the functionality of feathers for insulation or display. Another focus area is the examination of dinosaur reproductive behavior through fossilized nests and eggs. These discoveries help scientists piece together how dinosaurs cared for their young and the social dynamics of nesting communities. This research is sometimes likened to piecing together a puzzle, where each fossil adds new context to their understanding of dinosaur family life. Furthermore, paleontologists are employing advanced imaging techniques to scan and analyze fossils in unprecedented detail. These technologies allow for three-dimensional reconstructions of bones, providing clearer perspectives on how dinosaurs moved and interacted with their environment. By examining internal structures without damaging the fossil, researchers can also infer growth patterns and health, revealing how environmental factors influence their evolution. Lastly, interdisciplinary studies have emerged, combining geology, paleontology, and climate science to explore how shifting climates impacted dinosaur habitats. By examining sediment layers alongside dinosaur fossils, scientists can draw connections between climate changes and the survival or extinction of certain species, providing a broader understanding of these magnificent animals' adaptability and resilience. These projects not only enhance our understanding of dinosaurs, but also enrich our knowledge of Earth's history and evolutionary processes, reminding us that the adventure of discovery is far from over. International collaborations play a vital role in advancing the field of paleontology. By pooling resources, expertise, and data from researchers around the globe, these partnerships foster a rich environment for discovery. Different regions house unique fossil beds, each revealing pieces of Earth's history that tell stories of diverse ecosystems and evolutionary paths. When scientists from various countries work together, they can share their findings and methodologies, broadening the scope of research and enhancing the understanding of prehistoric life. Collaborations often lead to joint expeditions, where teams can excavate sites that might be logistically challenging for a single institution. Sharing the burden of travel, equipment, and expertise allows for more effective exploration of remote or sensitive fossil locations. Furthermore, these partnerships can bring new perspectives to research questions, inspiring innovative approaches to problem solving. For instance, studying the same species across different geographical regions can illuminate how environmental factors influenced evolutionary adaptations. Additionally, international collaborations can facilitate workshops, conferences, and shared digital platforms, keeping the scientific community connected and informed about the latest discoveries. This collaborative spirit fosters a sense of shared responsibility for preserving paleontological heritage while encouraging the transparency necessary for scientific progress. Ultimately, the exchange of knowledge and resources fuels advancements, leading to a deeper and more nuanced appreciation of our planet's ancient past. Dinosaurs are fascinating elements of the vast tree of life, a complex web illustrating the connections between all living organisms. They belong to a larger group known as reptiles, which further ties them to birds and crocodiles, highlighting a shared ancestry. This relationship places dinosaurs squarely within a branch called Archosauria, which means ruling lizards. To understand their position, it's helpful to think of the tree of life as a family tree. Dinosaurs emerged during the Mesozoic Era, a time often referred to as the Age of Reptiles. This era marked a significant separation from earlier species as dinosaurs adapted to various environments, leading to incredible diversity, from the towering Brachiosaurus to the swift Velociraptor. One of the most intriguing developments in the tree of life is the connection between dinosaurs and birds. In fact, birds are considered the modern descendants of certain small theropod dinosaurs, meaning that when we look at a bird today, we are witnessing a direct lineage stemming from dinosaur ancestors. This remarkable transition from dinosaurs to birds illustrates a profound evolutionary adaptation, showcasing how life continuously changes and evolves to suit the environment. Dinosaurs also interacted with other life forms, creating a dynamic ecosystem in which they played crucial roles as herbivores and predators. Their extinction around 66 million years ago paved the way for mammals and birds to flourish, reshaping the tree of life once again. Thus, dinosaurs are not just an isolated group, they are integral to understanding the broader narrative of evolution and the interconnectedness of life forms throughout history. The remarkable evolutionary connection between dinosaurs and modern birds highlights a fascinating journey through time. Birds are often described as the last living lineage of theropod dinosaurs, which were primarily bipedal. This connection is evident in features such as the structure of bones, the shape of the pelvis, and certain aspects of their respiratory systems. During the late Jurassic period, some theropods began to develop feathers, initially thought to serve as insulation or for display. These feathered dinosaurs gradually adapted for flight, leading to a unique evolution that ultimately birthed the first true birds. One of the most famous examples of this transition is Archaeopteryx, which possessed both dinosaur-like characteristics, such as teeth and a long tail, along with feathers and wings. Furthermore, evidence from skin impressions and fossilized remains reveals that many theropods had a similar body structure to modern birds, notably their lightweight hollow bones that aid in flight. The evolution of a beak from teeth and adaptations in their forelimbs for flight mechanics underscore the blend of ancient characteristics and modern innovations needed for soaring through the skies. This evolutionary path illustrates a powerful concept. Evolution is not a straight line, but rather a complex tree with branches that adapt to changing environments and survival needs. Today, when we observe birds, we are witnessing a vibrant continuation of a lineage that thrived during the age of dinosaurs, bridging the past with the present. Studies of dinosaur growth rates and metabolisms have significantly advanced our understanding of how these ancient creatures lived and evolved over millions of years. By examining fossilized bones, scientists can identify growth patterns similar to those found in modern animals. By studying the microscopic structure of these bones, researchers have uncovered evidence that some dinosaurs grew very rapidly, comparable to today's birds and mammals, suggesting they had high metabolic rates. This insight challenges the traditional view that dinosaurs were sluggish and slow-moving. Instead, some of these giants may have been energetically active, utilizing efficient respiratory systems to support their growth and activity levels. This newfound understanding illustrates a fascinating evolutionary strategy. The ability to grow quickly allowed dinosaurs to reach maturity faster, increasing their chances of survival in a world filled with predators and environmental challenges. Moreover, the variations in growth rates and metabolic strategies among different dinosaur species hint at diverse lifestyles. Smaller dinosaur species tended to exhibit rates akin to today's small mammals, while the massive sauropods or long-necked giants reveal unique adaptations that allowed them to thrive in their specific ecological niches. Overall, these studies bridge gaps in our understanding of not just dinosaurs, but the broader narrative of evolution. They reveal how dinosaur physiology influenced their adaptation and survival, ultimately shaping the ecological landscapes of their era and informing us about evolutionary strategies that persist in modern animals today. Through this lens, dinosaurs become not only fascinating relics of the past, but vital keys to understanding the complexities of evolutionary biology. The study of dinosaurs has provided profound insights into the processes of speciation and adaptation, shedding light on how life evolves in response to changing environments. Dinosaurs thrived for over 160 million years, showcasing a remarkable diversity of forms and behaviors, which serves as a fascinating case study in evolutionary biology. One clear insight is that species often arise from the process of speciation, where populations of organisms become increasingly distinct due to geographic separation or ecological changes. For instance, as the continents shifted and climates varied throughout the Mesozoic era, isolated dinosaur populations adapted to their unique environments. These adaptations could include changes in size, feeding habits, or locomotion, leading to the emergence of entirely new species. The iconic example is the transition from smaller, bipedal dinosaurs to larger quadrupedal forms as certain species adapted to different diets and habitats. Another key understanding from dinosaur studies is the concept of niche specialization. Dinosaurs occupied various ecological roles, from apex predators like the ferocious Tyrannosaurus rex to gentle giants such as sauropods that grazed on treetops. This specialization allowed multiple species to coexist within the same ecosystem by minimizing competition for resources. The diversification of herbivorous dinosaurs, for example, demonstrated how different feeding strategies, ranging from browsing leaves to consuming tough vegetation, allowed them to thrive alongside one another. Additionally, the fossil record has revealed patterns of resilience and vulnerability to environmental changes. Dinosaurs were able to adapt in response to climate shifts, sea level changes, and other ecological pressures. Their eventual extinction, however, underscored the limits of this adaptability, revealing how dramatic and rapid changes can overwhelm even the most successful and resilient species. The study of dinosaurs has offered invaluable insights into speciation and adaptation, illustrating the dynamic interplay between organisms and their environments. Observing how dinosaurs evolved and diversified provides a powerful lens through which we can examine the principles of evolution, emphasizing how life on Earth is ever-changing and reliant on the intricate balance of ecosystems. Dinosaurs thrived in a diverse array of habitats, each providing unique conditions that shaped their evolution and lifestyle. This vast range of environments included lush forests, arid deserts, sprawling plains, and coastal areas, all of which supported different dinosaur species uniquely suited to survive and flourish. In densely wooded regions, herbivorous dinosaurs like the Brachiosaurus roamed among towering trees, feeding on the abundant foliage. Their long necks allowed them to reach high into the canopy, while larger body sizes offered protection from predators. Meanwhile, smaller herbivores, such as the Hypsilophodon, navigated through underbrush, feeding on ground-level plants and taking advantage of the cover to escape larger carnivores. Open plains provided habitats for massive herds of dinosaurs like the Triceratops and the Parasaurolophus. These species relied on their numbers for safety, using their strong legs to cover long distances in search of food. Their physical traits, like the iconic frill of the Triceratops, likely served multiple purposes, from defense against predators to attracting mates. In coastal areas, some dinosaurs evolved to exploit different resources. Evidence shows that velociraptors and similar nimble predators might have hunted along beaches, benefiting from both marine and terrestrial prey. Their agility allowed them to navigate the shifting sands and wet ground, showcasing the adaptability of dinosaurs to various environments. Lastly, the harsh conditions of deserts were home to some dinosaur species that developed unique adaptations to cope with the heat and scarcity of water. Dinosaurs like the small, agile Coelophysis might have had to hunt at twilight to avoid the scorching sun and reduce competition for food. Across these habitats, dinosaurs exhibited a remarkable ability to adapt to their surroundings, forging a rich tapestry of life that varied dramatically depending on location, climate, and available resources. They were not confined to one environment. Rather, they occupied a mosaic of ecological niches, each contributing to the fascinating story of their existence on Earth. Dinosaurs were not solitary giants. They coexisted with a rich tapestry of life that included various plants, insects, and other animals. This intricate web of interactions shaped both their environment and their evolution. Dinosaurs primarily interacted with the abundant plant life of the Mesozoic Era, which served as their primary food source. The era was marked by the evolution of various types of vegetation, including ferns, cycads, and the early flowering plants. Herbivorous dinosaurs evolved specialized teeth and digestive systems, enabling them to effectively process these plants. Some, like the long-necked sauropods, had the ability to reach high into the treetops, while others, such as stegosaurs, grazed along the ground. The diversity of plant species created different niches, allowing various dinosaurs to thrive concurrently without overwhelming competition. Insects also played a crucial role in the ecosystem. They provided essential services like pollination for early flowering plants and served as a food source for many smaller dinosaurs and other animals. For example, some small theropods likely included insects in their diets, helping maintain ecological balance. Additionally, insects could have influenced the evolutionary adaptations of dinosaurs by shaping their behavior. Moreover, some dinosaurs interacted with their environment in ways that modified it. By consuming large amounts of vegetation, these prehistoric creatures could have directly affected plant communities, encouraging the growth of certain species while inhibiting others through their eating habits. This dynamic would have created habitats that were suitable for various other organisms, illustrating a complex interdependence among species. These interactions highlight the profound relationships that dinosaurs shared with their surroundings, maneuvering through a world filled with life, each playing its part in a vast, interconnected ecosystem. The remnants of this ancient world, preserved in rock layers, tell us the story of how these magnificent animals lived and adapted in their diverse habitats. Dinosaurs were integral players in the ecosystems of the Mesozoic era, shaping the environment and influencing every other organism around them. As both herbivores and carnivores, they occupied various niches within their habitats, much like modern animals do today. Herbivorous dinosaurs, such as the long-necked sauropods, were massive creatures that grazed on lush vegetation, helping to control plant growth and maintain healthy ecosystems. Their feeding habits allowed diverse plant species to thrive, which further supported a wide range of other life forms. On the flip side, carnivorous dinosaurs, like the fierce Allosaurus or the iconic T-Rex, acted as top predators, regulating prey populations and ensuring that no single species became too dominant. This predator-prey dynamic fostered a balance within the ecosystem, promoting biodiversity. The presence of large predators also encouraged the development of defensive adaptations in herbivores, leading to a fascinating evolutionary arms race. Moreover, dinosaurs contributed to nutrient cycling. As they roamed, they left behind droppings that fertilized the ground, providing essential nutrients for plants. After their deaths, their bodies became food for decomposers, enriching the soil. This cycle of life and death created a bustling environment where various creatures, including small mammals that lived alongside dinosaurs, thrived. Dinosaurs were more than just towering reptiles. They were the architects of their ecosystems, shaping biodiversity and influencing the evolution of life on Earth. Their existence set the stage for ecosystems rich in complexity, which paved the way for the development of modern landscapes and the intricate web of life we see today. Studying dinosaur ecosystems provides invaluable insights into the dynamic relationships among species, their habitats, and the climate of the past, which in turn can inform our understanding of today's environment. During the time dinosaurs roamed the Earth, the planet exhibited a rich tapestry of ecosystems, from lush forests to arid deserts. By analyzing fossilized remains and sediment layers, scientists can reconstruct ancient environments, revealing how ecosystems react to changes over time. These ancient ecosystems operated in a delicate balance. For instance, the interactions between plant life and herbivorous dinosaurs illustrate how vegetation shapes animal behavior, which parallels modern ecological interactions. Understanding how dinosaur species adapted to their environments allows us to see patterns that may apply to today's species, especially as we face rapid environmental changes. Moreover, studying the end of the dinosaur era highlights the impact of catastrophic events, such as asteroid impacts and volcanic eruptions on global ecosystems. This history provides critical lessons about resilience and recovery, showing how life can endure even after significant disruptions. Insights gained from the extinction of the dinosaurs emphasize the importance of biodiversity and the need for conservation efforts in our current environmental landscape. Ultimately, the deep history of dinosaur ecosystems serves as a window into ecological principles that still hold true today, enabling us to anticipate future changes and challenges in our own world. Scientists have delved into the colors and patterns of dinosaur skin and feathers by studying fossilized remains and utilizing advanced techniques in paleontology. Fossils provide more than just shapes. They can reveal microscopic structures that hint at coloration. For instance, researchers examine tiny particles called melanosomes, which are responsible for pigment production in modern animals. By comparing these structures found in dinosaur fossils to those in birds and reptiles, scientists can infer possible colors. Additionally, the context of the fossil discoveries plays a vital role. Fossils preserved in specific sediment types can give clues about the environment in which these dinosaurs lived, influencing their coloration. For example, some dinosaurs may have had patterns that helped them blend into their surroundings for camouflage. Advanced imaging techniques and chemical analysis are also pivotal in this exploration. By using methods that allow them to visualize and analyze the organic compounds within the fossilized remains, scientists gain deeper insights into the potential appearance of these ancient creatures. This combination of comparative anatomy, fossil context, and modern technology paints a vivid picture of how dinosaurs may have looked, revealing that they were likely more colorful and patterned than we once imagined, much like modern birds and reptiles. The diversity of patterns and textures in dinosaur appearances was as varied as the species themselves. Just as we see differences in the coats of modern animals, dinosaurs displayed a spectrum of physical features that aided in survival and adaptation. Many dinosaurs likely sported scales similar to those of reptiles, providing protection and reducing water loss in arid environments. Others may have had feathers or feather-like structures, particularly among theropods, the group that eventually led to modern birds. This feathering could have served multiple purposes, from insulation and display to aiding in flight. Color patterns also played a significant role in how dinosaurs interacted with their world. While direct evidence of coloration is rare, researchers have inferred possible shades and markings based on the structures found in fossilized remains and comparisons with present-day birds and reptiles. Some dinosaurs may have exhibited bright colors or complex patterns, aiding in camouflage within their specific habitats or showcasing their health and vigor during mating displays. Textures, such as the bumpy, ridged surfaces witnessed on some species, could have had various functions, including thermoregulation and sensory perception. Like the skin of certain contemporary species that is designed to absorb heat or detect the slightest movements, the textures of dinosaur skin might have enhanced their ability to thrive in diverse environments, from lush forests to open plains. Ultimately, these variations in patterns and textures reflect a rich tapestry of evolution, painting a picture of how dinosaurs adapted to their surroundings and interacted with one another in an ever-changing world. Modern animals serve as a crucial lens through which we can infer the appearance of dinosaurs. By examining their living relatives, particularly birds and reptiles, scientists piece together clues about the physical traits and colors dinosaurs may have had. Birds are direct descendants of small theropod dinosaurs, and studying their feathers, beaks, and even behavior gives insight into how some dinosaurs might have looked and acted. For instance, many dinosaurs likely had feathers or feather-like structures for insulation or display, akin to those seen in birds today. The vibrant colors and patterns observed in modern birds can suggest a similar diversity in dinosaur coloration, useful for purposes like camouflage or attracting mates. Reptiles like crocodiles also provide important context. Their scale patterns, body structures, and ecological niches help researchers hypothesize how some larger dinosaurs might have interacted with their environments. Moreover, the study of features like teeth and claws in extant species aligns with our understanding of how dinosaurs may have hunted, fed, and adapted to their surroundings. By analyzing the life strategies and physical adaptations of today's animals, we develop a more vivid picture of the extraordinary array of forms and functions that dinosaurs could have possessed. This approach helps bridge the gap between the ancient past and our current understanding of biology and evolution. The coloration of dinosaurs offers fascinating insights into their behavior and ecological roles. Just as colors in modern animals serve various functions from camouflage to signaling, dinosaur hues likely had similar purposes. For instance, some dinosaurs may have had vibrant colors to attract mates or intimidate rivals, suggesting complex social structures and behaviors. Additionally, coloration could serve as a form of camouflage, helping some species blend into their environments to avoid predators or sneak up on prey. Patterns that mimic the surrounding foliage or terrain would be advantageous, enhancing survival rates in a world filled with threats. This aspect of coloration can inform scientists about the habitats dinosaurs occupied and how they adapted to their surroundings. Moreover, the discovery of possible feather-like structures on certain dinosaur species hints at additional layers of complexity. Just as birds today display a variety of colors and patterns through feathers for functional purposes, it's plausible that some dinosaurs utilized similar strategies. The presence of colors could reflect developmental stages, health, or indicate readiness to breed. Finally, understanding dinosaur coloration leads to broader ecological insights, such as how these creatures interacted with their environment and each other. Studying coloration not only enriches our knowledge of their behavior, but also paints a vivid picture of the ecosystems in which they thrived. By analyzing fossilized skin impressions and the microscopic structures that create color, we can piece together a more vivid image of life during the age of dinosaurs, revealing the intricate dynamics of ancient habitats. Dinosaurs exhibited a fascinating diversity in movement, which was closely tied to their size, environment, and lifestyle. Some were built for speed, while others were designed for stability or agility. For example, the swift bipedal dinosaurs, like the Velociraptor, had strong hind limbs equipped with long, powerful muscles, allowing them to sprint swiftly in pursuit of prey or to evade predators. These dinosaurs also had a unique adaptation in their feet, which featured a distinctive claw that gave them extra grip and balance while running. In contrast, herbivorous dinosaurs such as the Brachiosaurus developed adaptations for a more lumbering lifestyle. Their long necks allowed them to reach treetops for feeding, while their sturdy legs provided support for their massive bodies. Some of these giants had elongated forelimbs that were longer than their hind limbs, giving them a slight upward slant in their posture, which supported their ability to browse high vegetation without needing to move extensively. Then there were the armored dinosaurs, like Stegosaurus, which exhibited different locomotion styles. Their heavy, armored bodies made running a challenge, so they typically moved in a more deliberate, grounded manner. The design of their legs was robust, favoring stability over speed, which suited their defensive strategies. Some dinosaurs, like the iguanodon, had adaptations that allowed for both bipedal and quadrupedal movement. This versatility enabled them to choose between speed and stability depending on the situation, whether they were foraging for food or escaping from threats. Overall, these varied adaptations showcase the incredible evolutionary responses of dinosaurs to their environments, illustrating how movement was not just a means of transportation, but a critical factor in their survival and success across diverse habitats. Trackways and fossilized footprints serve as a remarkable window into the lives of dinosaurs, unveiling insights into their movement and behavior that would otherwise remain a mystery. When paleontologists discover these ancient impressions, they can analyze the spacing and depth of the footprints, which provides critical information about how fast or slow a dinosaur was moving. For example, closer set footprints indicate a slower, careful pace, while wider gaps suggest a more hurried stride. Additionally, the size and shape of the footprints reveal details about the species. Different dinosaurs had distinct foot structures. Some walked on two legs, while others moved on all fours, influencing how they navigated their environment. By examining the trackway, researchers can determine whether a dinosaur was moving alone or in a group, shedding light on social behavior. Group formations, often indicated by parallel trackways, suggest herding behaviors, which may have been vital for protection against predators or for cooperative feeding. The study of fossilized footprints also informs us about the environments these dinosaurs inhabited. For instance, finding tracks preserved in mud indicates the presence of wetlands, while those in sand reflect a more arid landscape. This allows scientists to reconstruct ancient ecosystems and understand how dinosaurs adapted to their surroundings. By piecing together these clues, trackways and footprints not only reveal how dinosaurs moved, but also portray a vivid picture of their day-to-day existence millions of years ago. Biomechanical studies provide insights into how dinosaurs moved and interacted with their environment, illuminating a pivotal aspect of their behavior and adaptation. By analyzing the structure of bones and joints alongside muscle attachment points, scientists can reconstruct how various species might have walked, ran, or even climbed. Using modern technology, researchers create models that simulate dinosaur locomotion, taking into account factors like weight distribution, limb length, and muscle mechanics. This approach reveals how different dinosaurs, from the lumbering giants to agile predators, managed their size and shape to navigate their habitats. For instance, biomechanical studies have shown that some of the larger dinosaurs may have employed a slow, deliberate gait, conserving energy by relying on heavy, column-like limbs. In contrast, smaller theropods, which included ancestors of birds, exhibited a more agile and rapid style of movement, akin to modern avian species. These findings not only help us imagine the dynamic lives of dinosaurs, but also underscore their adaptations to different ecological niches. By understanding locomotion, scientists can better hypothesize about how these creatures hunted, evaded predators, and interacted with one another within their ecosystems, painting a more complete picture of a world long past. Feathers and skin coverings served multiple functions for various dinosaurs beyond mere insulation. Initially thought to be exclusive to birds, feathers likely played a significant role in the lives of some earlier species as well. These structures provided essential benefits in terms of movement, stability, and communication. In smaller, agile dinosaurs, feathers could have contributed to a lightweight aerodynamic advantage, allowing for quick changes in direction while running or gliding. These adaptations would have helped them evade predators or catch prey. For many dinosaurs, feathers likely assisted in balance, especially during intricate movements, such as climbing or making sharp turns. They acted like a stabilizing sail, enabling these animals to maneuver skillfully in their environments. Similarly, other integuments like scales also had their part to play. While they may not have provided the same aerodynamic properties as feathers, they still helped with friction and traction, aiding in movement over different terrains. Additionally, brightly colored feathers or patterns could have been crucial for attracting mates or communicating with others of their species, contributing to social dynamics within herds. Overall, the evolution of feathers and integuments reflects a fascinating adaptation strategy where movement was significantly enhanced, whether through agility, stability, or communication, catering to the diverse lifestyles of many dinosaur species. Dinosaurs had a diverse range of diets, reflecting their adaptation to varying environments and available resources. At a basic level, dinosaurs can be categorized into two primary diet groups: herbivores, who thrived on plants, and carnivores, who primarily consumed other animals. Herbivorous dinosaurs, like the long-necked sauropods, feasted on vast quantities of vegetation. Their enormous size allowed them to reach high branches for leaves or graze on low-lying plants, making the most of the lush green landscapes of the Mesozoic era. Some, such as the armored stegosaurs, had specialized teeth for grinding tough plant material, which suggested they consumed a diet of fibrous plants and ferns, crucial for their energy needs. On the other hand, carnivorous dinosaurs, including the infamous Tyrannosaurus rex, were equipped with sharp teeth and strong jaws designed for tearing flesh. Their diets likely consisted of smaller dinosaurs and other animals, and they may have employed hunting strategies similar to modern predators, relying on speed, power, and endurance. Some carnivores, like the dromaeosaurid raptors, were smaller and possibly hunted in packs, indicating a communal approach to capturing prey. There were also omnivores, such as certain theropods, which wore many hats. These dinosaurs had the versatility to eat both plants and meat, adapting their diets to the seasonal availability of resources. This flexibility would have been advantageous in periods of food scarcity, enabling them to survive in a variety of habitats. Overall, the dietary habits of dinosaurs were intricately connected to their physical traits and the ecosystems they inhabited. Their feeding strategies evolved over millions of years, allowing them to thrive in diverse and changing environments, forming a complex web of life that dominated the age of dinosaurs. Herbivorous dinosaurs had fascinating adaptations that enabled them to efficiently process and digest tough plant materials, crucial for their survival in a world filled with vegetation. Their digestive systems were typically more complex than those of carnivores, reflecting the challenges posed by fibrous food sources such as leaves and stems. Many of these plant-eating giants evolved to possess large, compartmentalized stomachs, which provided more surface area for breaking down cellulose, the tough material found in plant cell walls. Some species, especially the large sauropods, had long necks that allowed them to reach a wide variety of vegetation, enabling them to consume massive quantities at once. To aid in digestion, they often swallowed stones or gastroliths, which helped grind up the tough plant fibers in their stomachs, a process similar to how some modern birds work with grit. Furthermore, herbivores relied heavily on specialized teeth for grazing and chewing. Their teeth were often flat and broad, perfect for grinding down tough plant material, and some species had rows of teeth that were constantly replaced throughout their lives. As they fed, these teeth would wear down and sharpen against each other, ensuring that they remained effective at processing their fibrous diet. The internal microbiome of herbivorous dinosaurs was also crucial to their digestive success. Just like cattle today, some dinosaurs likely hosted bacteria in their guts that broke down cellulose more effectively, converting it into nutrients. This symbiotic relationship with microorganisms allowed them to extract maximum energy from the plants they consumed, making these adaptations key to their ability to thrive in diverse habitats. The remarkable digestive strategies of herbivorous dinosaurs highlight the intricate balance of ecology and evolution in the Mesozoic era. The idea that some dinosaurs may have practiced omnivorous or opportunistic feeding is supported by several lines of compelling evidence found in the fossil record and modern comparisons. Firstly, the structure of some dinosaurs' teeth offers important clues about their diets. For example, certain species had flat, grinding teeth, which are effective for processing plant material, alongside sharper teeth suited for cutting meat. This combination suggests a capacity for consuming varied diets rather than being strictly herbivorous or carnivorous. Moreover, the discovery of fossilized stomach contents from dinosaurs has provided direct evidence of their eating habits. These remnants often reveal a mix of plant matter, small animals, and even bones. For instance, some theropods, traditionally seen as carnivores, have been found with evidence of consuming fruits and seeds, hinting at a more flexible approach to feeding. Additionally, the environment in which many dinosaurs lived was dynamic, with fluctuating conditions that may have made food sources unpredictable. This reality would likely have encouraged adaptability in feeding strategies. Just as modern animals often alter their diets based on available resources, dinosaurs may have also taken advantage of whatever food was at hand, whether it be plants or smaller creatures. Another fascinating aspect comes from the study of behavior in modern birds, the closest living relatives to dinosaurs. Many birds exhibit opportunistic feeding habits, consuming anything from insects to seeds and small mammals based on their availability. Given the similar ecological niches that some dinosaurs would have occupied, it stands to reason that they too might have developed flexible dietary habits in response to their environments. In conclusion, the combination of dental morphology, fossilized stomach contents, environmental pressures, and comparisons with living relatives points toward the likelihood that at least some dinosaurs were omnivorous or opportunistic feeders, capable of thriving on a varied diet. This adaptability would have provided them with significant survival advantages in an ever-changing world. The diets of dinosaurs played a crucial role in shaping the ecosystems of the prehistoric world. Dinosaurs fell primarily into two categories: herbivores, which thrived on plants, and carnivores, which hunted other animals. This distinction created intricate food webs that dictated who lived where and what their interactions looked like. Herbivorous dinosaurs, from massive sauropods to smaller, nimble species, were key in consuming and shaping vegetation. Their feeding habits influenced plant diversity and growth patterns. By munching on particular plants, they not only controlled the abundance of certain species, but also promoted the spread of others through their droppings, which deposited seeds across vast areas. This transportation of seeds led to a dynamic environment with a rich assortment of flora supporting various life forms. Carnivorous dinosaurs adjusted their hunting strategies based on the availability of herbivores, leading to shifts in their population dynamics. Larger predators often roamed in packs or sought out specific hunting grounds, impacting the behaviors of prey species and driving them to migrate or adapt. This predator-prey relationship kept the ecosystem in balance, ensuring that no single species could dominate. Moreover, the size and structure of dinosaurs influenced the landscapes they inhabited. Large dinosaurs could trample dense underbrush, creating open spaces that allowed sunlight to reach various plants, fostering a diversity of life. This interplay between the land, the vegetation, and the animals created a variety of niches, allowing different species to coexist. The diets of dinosaurs were not merely about survival, they were fundamental to the health and complexity of prehistoric ecosystems. They shaped plant life, affected animal behavior, and maintained an ecological equilibrium that allowed an array of life forms to thrive in harmony over millions of years. The discovery of dinosaur fossils across all continents, including the frigid landscape of Antarctica, tells a fascinating story about Earth's prehistoric climate and geography. During the age of dinosaurs, known as the Mesozoic Era, continents were positioned quite differently than they are today. Much of the land was concentrated into a giant landmass called Pangaea, which began to break apart during the late Mesozoic, allowing dinosaurs to roam far and wide. At that time, Antarctica was not the icy expanse we know now. It was part of Tethys, a vast sea that offered lush environments, including forests and wetlands, providing an ideal habitat for numerous species. Fossils found in Antarctica suggest that dinosaurs thrived there too, adapting to the subtropical climate that once existed. As continents drifted, though, some regions experienced dramatic changes in climate and vegetation, but the physical evidence of dinosaurs remained preserved in rock layers. Fossilization typically occurs when organisms are buried quickly by sediment, which protects their remains from decay. Geological processes then expose these fossils over millions of years, allowing paleontologists to uncover remnants of ancient creatures in places far from where they originally lived. This global spread of fossils demonstrates not only the adaptability of dinosaurs, but also the dynamic nature of Earth's surface and climate throughout its history. It reminds us that the planet was once an interconnected world, allowing diverse life forms to inhabit areas we now consider isolated. The geography of our planet during the age of dinosaurs played a crucial role in the evolution of distinct species across different continents. During the Mesozoic era, particularly in the late part of this period, the continents were arranged differently than they are today. This continental drift separated land masses, creating physical barriers that made it difficult for dinosaurs to migrate between regions. As a result, each isolated continent became a unique nursery of life, where species adapted to their specific environments. Different climates and ecosystems arose in these separate lands. For example, lush forests flourished in some areas, providing abundant plant life for herbivorous dinosaurs, while arid deserts developed in others, shaping a different set of adaptations. Dinosaurs on these isolated continents evolved independently, leading to a remarkable diversity of shapes, sizes, and behaviors. Creatures like the long-necked sauropods thrived in areas with ample vegetation, while fierce predators adapted to hunt in varied terrains. Additionally, these unique environments exerted different evolutionary pressures. The availability of food sources, types of predators, and competition for resources all influenced how dinosaurs evolved over millions of years. For instance, while the massive Argentinosaurus lumbered through the plant-rich landscapes of South America, the speedy velociraptor adapted to a somewhat harsher environment in Asia, honing its agility for hunting. As time passed, the isolation kept these dinosaur populations from interbreeding, allowing them to develop distinct traits. This fascinating dynamic of isolation, combined with the varied ecosystems across continents, created a mosaic of dinosaur faunas that we can study today, reflecting how life adapts to its surroundings over eons. The legacy of that incredible diversity remains a captivating aspect of Earth's history. Some of the richest regions for dinosaur fossil discoveries are often found in areas where ancient environments once flourished. The western United States stands out significantly, particularly states like Montana, Utah, and Wyoming. These regions, known for their varied geology, were once home to expansive river systems, lush forests, and vast floodplains during the late Cretaceous period. The sediment that accumulated in these diverse ecosystems has preserved countless dinosaur remains, allowing paleontologists to piece together the lives of these creatures. Another notable area is Argentina, especially the Patagonia region. Here, the dry climate and unique topography have revealed a treasure trove of fossils, including some of the largest dinosaur species ever discovered. The enormous sauropods that roamed these plains thrived in what would have been a rich landscape filled with vegetation. In addition, China has become a key player in the study of dinosaurs, particularly in areas like Liaoning province. The preservation of feathers and soft tissues in some fossils provides invaluable insights into the origins of birds and the behavior of theropod dinosaurs. This region showcases a remarkable array of well-preserved specimens, offering a glimpse into the vibrant ecosystems that existed during the time of the dinosaurs. Lastly, the Isle of Skye in Scotland presents a unique coastal environment that has yielded significant dinosaur tracks, revealing evidence of dinosaur behavior and movement patterns. These tracks captured in ancient mud allow us to visualize how these magnificent creatures once roamed the landscape. These areas, rich in fossil finds, continue to fascinate researchers and provide a deeper understanding of the diverse and dynamic world of dinosaurs. Recent discoveries in remote locations have significantly reshaped our understanding of dinosaur distribution. For many years, paleontologists believed that certain dinosaur species were confined to specific geographic areas, often based on fossil finds in well-studied regions. However, as expeditions have ventured into isolated and less explored territories, unexpected fossils have emerged, revealing that dinosaurs were far more widespread than previously thought. One standout example is the discovery of dinosaur skeletons in places like Antarctica and remote islands. These findings suggest that dinosaurs likely inhabited a variety of environments, ranging from lush forests to arid plains, even in regions that were once considered too extreme for large land animals. For instance, the presence of theropods and even some herbivorous dinosaurs in frigid locations indicates that they adapted to diverse climate conditions. These discoveries challenge the notion of isolated dinosaur lineages. Fossils found in sites that span continents indicate that there was a significant exchange of species between different land masses. This suggests that dinosaurs may have migrated and spread over vast distances, utilizing land bridges and coastlines, which were more accessible during different periods due to shifting sea levels. Ultimately, as new and unexpected fossils continue to surface from remote areas, the picture of how dinosaurs lived and moved across the planet becomes clearer and more complex. It highlights their adaptability and resilience in the face of changing environments, driving home the idea that dinosaurs were not just bound by geography, but were dynamic creatures that roamed a rich and varied world. Dinosaurs reproduced much like modern birds and reptiles, laying eggs as their primary method of offspring production. The process would have involved mating rituals, which varied among different species, often featuring displays of strength, coloration, or vocalizations to attract partners. Once fertilized, females would lay eggs, typically in nests, providing a safe environment for their developing young. Fossil evidence offers a glimpse into the egg-laying practices of dinosaurs. Some species formed nests of varying shapes and sizes, from simple depressions in the ground to more structured arrangements resembling modern bird nests. The discovery of numerous fossilized nests demonstrates that many dinosaurs dedicated time and energy to caring for their eggs, which may have included protective behaviors similar to those seen in some bird species today. The eggs themselves varied in size, shape, and texture, with some resembling the eggs of birds, while others were more akin to those of reptiles. Packaged within hard shells, these eggs safeguarded the embryos as they developed. Paleontologists have even found clusters of eggs known as clutch sites, indicating that certain dinosaur species may have preferred to nest in groups, enhancing the safety of their offspring through communal care. While we may never know every detail about dinosaur reproduction, fossil evidence strongly suggests that those early reptiles displayed behaviors that laid the groundwork for the complex reproductive strategies we see in birds today. This connection enhances our understanding of the evolutionary history that links dinosaurs to their living descendants. Studying dinosaur embryos and hatchlings provides a fascinating glimpse into the early life stages of these ancient creatures and enriches our understanding of their biology and development. By examining fossilized embryos and eggs, scientists can gather clues about how dinosaurs grew, their developmental patterns, and their nesting behaviors. For instance, the discovery of well-preserved dinosaur eggs has revealed that many species likely exhibited parental care, similar to modern birds, as they brooded over their nests to protect and nourish their young. The structure of the embryos offers a wealth of information about their anatomy. Paleontologists have noted similarities between dinosaur embryos and those of contemporary reptiles and birds, suggesting that certain developmental traits have deep evolutionary roots. For example, studying the bones within the embryos helps researchers understand how dinosaurs transitioned from hatchlings to adults, highlighting the remarkable growth rates and changes in size and form that occurred over relatively short time spans. Additionally, these investigations shed light on the environmental conditions that dinosaurs faced during their early life. Through the analysis of egg layers and nest sites, scientists can infer what kind of habitats were prevalent at the time and how climate affected their survival and development. Understanding these early life stages not only enriches the story of dinosaurs themselves, but also illustrates how they fit into the larger narrative of evolution, revealing critical adaptations that allowed them to thrive across various ecosystems. The insights gained from these young dinosaurs have a profound impact on our comprehension of both their living relatives and the wider natural world. Growth rates and lifespans in dinosaurs were quite diverse and largely depended on their specific group and ecological niche. Larger dinosaurs, like the sauropods, displayed remarkable growth rates, probably reaching up to several feet in just a few years. They capitalized on nutrient-rich vegetation, allowing them to convert food into mass efficiently. Their growth mirrors that of some modern animals, where young individuals grow quickly to escape predation and ensure survival in their early stages of life. In contrast, smaller dinosaurs, such as theropods, exhibited different growth patterns. While some grew rapidly to reach adulthood at a young age, others, particularly those more closely related to birds, showed more gradual growth, taking longer to mature. This diversity reflects their adaptations to varying environments, ranging from lush forests to open plains. Lifespans also varied significantly. Larger dinosaurs likely enjoyed longer lives, with some estimates suggesting they could live for several decades, similar to certain modern reptiles. However, smaller dinosaurs purportedly had shorter lifespans, as their growth rates and life cycles were quicker. Predation, environmental changes, and reproductive strategies also played significant roles in determining how long a dinosaur lived, contributing to the intricate tapestry of dinosaur evolution. Ultimately, these variations highlight the adaptability and complexity of life during the age of dinosaurs. Modern reptiles and birds serve as important windows into understanding how dinosaurs may have reproduced. By examining the behaviors and reproductive strategies of these animals, researchers can draw parallels to the prehistoric creatures that roamed the Earth millions of years ago. Birds, as the closest living relatives of dinosaurs, exhibit fascinating reproductive behaviors that likely mirror some aspects of their ancient ancestors. For instance, many bird species build intricate nests, a behavior likely shared with larger dinosaurs that may also sought safe places to lay their eggs. The discovery of preserved dinosaur nests, complete with eggs and hatchlings, adds validity to this idea. Some of these nests show signs of care, suggesting that, similar to birds, certain dinosaurs engaged in parental behaviors, protecting and possibly nurturing their young after they hatched. Examining the reproductive anatomy of modern reptiles further enriches this understanding. For example, many reptiles, like turtles and crocodilians, lay eggs in sandy areas. Fossil evidence reveals that some dinosaurs had similar nesting habits, suggesting that environmental factors played a significant role in their reproductive strategies. The size and shape of dinosaur eggs, which are often compared to those of modern birds and reptiles, also offer insights. These eggs can indicate the growth rate of the embryos inside them and hint at the parenting strategies these creatures employed after the eggs were laid. Additionally, observing social behaviors in reptiles, like some species of lizards or crocodiles, can shed light on possible social structures in dinosaur species. Some modern reptiles display communal nesting sites, where multiple females lay eggs in proximity, providing a level of protection from predators. This could likely be reflected in some dinosaur species as well. By studying the reproductive habits and environmental adaptations of modern reptiles and birds, scientists reconstruct a picture of how dinosaurs may have managed their reproductive strategies. These clues from the living world enrich our understanding of evolution and help bridge the gap between ancient life and today's biodiversity. Dinosaurs have an unparalleled ability to captivate our imagination, drawing interest across generations. Their sheer size, diversity, and the mystery surrounding their extinction fascinate people of all ages. When we think of dinosaurs, we often picture gigantic creatures roaming through lush prehistoric landscapes, a vivid reminder of nature's grandeur and the ancient world that once existed. Their varied forms evoke awe, from the towering Brachiosaurus, which seemed to touch the sky, to the swift and fearsome Velociraptor, embodying both majesty and menace. This dramatic contrast highlights the idea that life can take many shapes and sizes, creating a sense of wonder about the complexity of evolution. Moreover, the scientific exploration of dinosaurs continues to unfold. New discoveries and advanced technologies like fossil dating and biomechanical modeling reveal insights into their lives, behaviors, and environments. This continuous stream of knowledge fuels public interest and sparks curiosity, inviting us to imagine what life was like millions of years ago. Cinemas and literature often portray dinosaurs in engaging and thrilling narratives, merging factual science with storytelling. Movies like Jurassic Park have not only popularized dinosaurs, but also influenced public perception, blending science with entertainment to inspire awe and curiosity. This blend keeps dinosaurs relevant, making them cultural icons that represent both our sense of adventure and our desire to understand the past. Additionally, dinosaurs ignite a sense of nostalgia and invoke childhood wonder. Many people grow up fascinated by toys, books, and documentaries about these creatures, which often solidifies a lifelong interest. This nostalgia transforms into a passion for science, paleontology, and a deeper understanding of Earth's history for many. Ultimately, dinosaurs serve as a bridge between the past and the present, allowing us to explore themes of extinction, survival, and adaptation. Their story is intertwined with our own, reminding us of the ever-evolving narrative of life on Earth and ensuring that they will continue to inspire fascination for years to come. Dinosaurs have sparked curiosity and innovation far beyond the study of ancient reptiles, influencing various scientific disciplines, notably biology and geology. Their remarkable adaptations provide invaluable insights into evolutionary processes. For instance, examining the structure of different dinosaur species helps biologists understand how traits develop and adapt over millions of years, shedding light on mechanisms such as survival strategies and reproductive behaviors. In the field of biology, studying the growth patterns of dinosaurs informs researchers about biological scaling, the relationship between size and shape in living organisms. This has implications for understanding the growth of modern animals, including humans. By investigating aspects like metabolic rates and life cycles, scientists gain a broader perspective on how organisms function and evolve, potentially guiding current approaches in conservation and biodiversity efforts. Geology, too, reaps benefits from dinosaur research. The discovery of dinosaur fossils allows geologists to reconstruct past environments and climate conditions. By analyzing the sediment layers where these fossils are found, researchers can infer significant geological events and shifts in Earth's history, such as changes in climate or continental drift. This blending of disciplines not only enriches our understanding of Earth's past, but also enhances predictions about future ecological trends based on historical data. Furthermore, the study of dinosaurs and their interactions with their environment drives advancements in technology. Techniques used to analyze fossilized remains have led to developments in imaging technology, which has applications beyond paleontology, including medical imaging. Insights gained from the biomechanics of dinosaurs even inspire modern engineering, particularly in creating structures and vehicles more efficient in energy use or durability. Ultimately, the fascination with dinosaurs transcends their mere existence as prehistoric creatures. They serve as vital keys that unlock the interconnectedness of life and earth sciences, propelling research into new realms of understanding. Studying dinosaurs holds immense educational value that can ignite curiosity and passion in future generations of scientists. Dinosaurs capture the imagination, representing a time when the Earth was filled with incredible creatures, some of which were enormous and majestic. This intrigue can motivate children and young adults to explore the fields of paleontology, geology, biology, and environmental science. One of the key lessons offered by the study of dinosaurs is the concept of evolution, a fundamental principle in biology. Understanding how dinosaurs adapted over millions of years provides insights into natural selection, the interconnectedness of life, and how species respond to changes in their environment. This foundational knowledge encourages critical thinking and encourages learners to ask questions about life on Earth and its historical context. In addition, studying these prehistoric beings fosters skills such as problem-solving and analytical thinking. Paleontologists often piece together incomplete fossil records and interpret data from various scientific disciplines like chemistry, physics, and ecology to construct an understanding of how dinosaurs lived and interacted with their ecosystems. This interdisciplinary approach nurtures a well-rounded scientific perspective, equipping future scientists with the ability to tackle complex problems in various fields. Dinosaur studies also highlight the importance of conservation and the impact of environmental changes on species survival. Learning about extinction events that wiped out dinosaurs can inspire young minds to consider how current species may be affected by climate change and habitat destruction. This awareness can drive the motivation to engage in environmental stewardship, ensuring a healthier planet for future generations. In sum, the world of dinosaurs is not just about ancient giants. It serves as an engaging lens through which young learners can explore vital scientific concepts, develop essential skills, and comprehend their role in protecting the Earth. This multifaceted educational experience can leave a lasting impression, inspiring the next wave of scientists who will shape the future of our understanding of life on Earth. Ethical considerations play a crucial role in the field of paleontology, shaping how researchers conduct their studies and handle fossils. The preservation of fossils is paramount. Scientists understand that these ancient remnants are irreplaceable records of history. Careful excavation practices ensure that sites are respected and that the geological context of each find is maintained. This not only aids in understanding the past, but also allows future scientists to study the same materials. Moreover, paleontologists are mindful of the legal and ethical implications of their work, particularly when it comes to land ownership and fossil collection. As many significant fossil sites may be located on private or protected lands, obtaining the appropriate permissions is essential. This respect extends to local communities and indigenous peoples, whose ancestral lands might contain valuable fossil discoveries. Collaborative efforts to include these groups in research efforts foster respect and recognition of their cultural ties to the land. Additionally, ethical considerations involve a commitment to sharing knowledge. Paleontologists often strive to make their discoveries accessible to the public, enhancing education and fostering a greater appreciation for Earth's history. This dissemination of information also strengthens the scientific community, allowing for peer review and collaborative advancements in our understanding of dinosaurs and other extinct species. Ultimately, by prioritizing ethical practices, paleontologists not only protect the integrity of their research, but also ensure that future generations can continue exploring and learning from our planet's remarkable history. The field of dinosaur research is rich with ongoing debates that fuel both curiosity and scientific inquiry. One prominent discussion revolves around the exact nature of dinosaur behavior. Questions persist about how these creatures interacted with one another, whether they lived in herds and their mating rituals. Fossil evidence can suggest social structures, but much remains unclear without direct observation of their behavior. Another fascinating debate concerns the evolutionary relationship between birds and dinosaurs. Scientists generally agree that birds are modern-day descendants of small theropod dinosaurs, but the specifics of this transition continue to spark discussion. Researchers are examining the precise features that allowed some dinosaurs to leave the terrestrial world behind, transition to flight, and adapt to new environments. The question of what caused the mass dinosaur extinction also remains a hot topic. While many accept the asteroid impact theory, which suggests a catastrophic event led to drastic climate changes, others explore additional factors, such as volcanic activity and shifting sea levels, as contributors to this monumental extinction event. Physiological aspects are also debated, particularly concerning dinosaur metabolism. Were they warm-blooded, cold-blooded, or did some exhibit traits of both? This question impacts our understanding of their growth rates, behaviors, and how they thrived in various environments. Lastly, the appearance of dinosaurs, including skin texture, coloration, and the presence of feathers on certain species, stirs considerable discussion. Fossils provide clues, but without a complete understanding of their soft tissues and skin structures, reconstructions can only speculate on their true appearances. These ongoing debates illustrate how richly layered the history of dinosaurs is, with each question opening new doors to explore their incredible lives and the world they inhabited. Fossil evidence provides a fascinating glimpse into the past, but interpreting this evidence can be complex and sometimes contentious. One reason for differing interpretations is the ambiguity of fossils themselves. They can be incomplete or poorly preserved, leading to various conclusions about anatomy, behavior, and evolutionary relationships. For instance, a bone fragment from a dinosaur might not clearly indicate which species it belonged to, prompting researchers to present conflicting hypotheses. Another aspect of this controversy arises from advancements in technology and methodology. New techniques like genomic analysis or advanced imaging can yield insights that challenge established views. When scientists present findings based on these modern approaches, it can lead to disagreements with those who rely on traditional interpretations or who may be hesitant to update long-held beliefs. Furthermore, differing philosophical perspectives regarding evolution play a role. Some researchers may have a more gradual view of evolutionary change, while others might support ideas of punctuated equilibrium, which suggests that evolution occurs in rapid bursts. These foundational beliefs influence how they interpret the same fossil evidence. As scientists exchange their theories and findings, debates arise, illustrating the dynamic nature of scientific inquiry. This spirited discourse is essential to the scientific process, pushing researchers to critically analyze evidence and refine their understanding of the prehistoric world. These controversies, rather than being roadblocks, are vital for cross-examination and ultimately lead to more robust conclusions. In the end, each new perspective, while sometimes controversial, contributes to a broader understanding of our planet's ancient history. The collection and exhibition of dinosaur fossils presents several ethical dilemmas that intertwine scientific pursuit with cultural sensitivity and conservation concerns. Firstly, there is the question of ownership and provenance. Fossils often originate from specific regions, and the removal of these specimens can lead to disputes over sovereignty. Many countries now recognize the value of their paleontological heritage and seek to protect these artifacts, complicating the legality of fossil collection. Museums and collectors must navigate agreements that respect the rights of the countries where fossils are found. Another significant concern revolves around the conservation of sites where fossils are located. Excavating fossils can disturb delicate ecosystems, leading to irreversible damage. This raises the dilemma between scientific exploration and the preservation of natural heritage for future study. Fossil extraction could also potentially disrupt the habitats of other species that depend on those ecosystems. Moreover, there is the ethical responsibility of how fossils are displayed and interpreted in exhibitions. Museums have the opportunity to educate the public about the significance of these ancient creatures, but they also face the challenge of accurately representing the scientific context while being sensitive to cultural interpretations. Some indigenous communities feel that their ancestral lands, where fossils might be found, should be respected and treated with honor, rather than being viewed merely as sites for scientific discovery. Lastly, there's the issue of commercialization. As dinosaur fossils become increasingly valuable, the line between scientific research and profit can blur. Some collectors may prioritize financial gain over educational outreach, leading to concerns about the integrity of science and accessibility of knowledge. Balancing the pursuit of knowledge with ethical considerations is crucial in ensuring that the legacy of dinosaurs is honored responsibly. Paleontological research, while groundbreaking, can sometimes be misrepresented in public discussions, leading to misunderstandings about dinosaurs and the ancient world. One common issue arises when findings are sensationalized in media outlets or popular culture, often prioritizing drama over accuracy. For example, when a new dinosaur species is discovered, headlines may exaggerate aspects of its size or behavior, creating a misleading picture of how these creatures lived. Another way misrepresentation occurs is through the selective use of evidence to support specific narratives. For instance, pieces of research may be extracted from their broader scientific context, leading to overgeneralizations. This can create false dichotomies, suggesting that certain dinosaurs behaved in ways that align with a contemporary social issue, which can distort scientific findings. Moreover, sometimes the complexities of evolutionary trends can be oversimplified, making it seem as if the story of dinosaurs follows a straightforward path of progress. In reality, the history of life on Earth is filled with twists and turns, adaptations and extinctions that don't always align with a simple narrative. Public fascination with dinosaurs can also lead to misconceptions when people place too much emphasis on giants like the T-Rex, while forgetting that many species were much smaller or lived very different lives. This can foster an inaccurate perception that all dinosaurs were titanic predators. Lastly, the politicization of science can distort the public understanding of paleontology. Debates over evolution, climate change, and extinction events may see paleontological data weaponized in arguments, transforming a scientific discourse into ideological battlegrounds. When this occurs, the rich and nuanced stories of dinosaurs risk being overshadowed by polarized views. While paleontology holds immense potential for understanding our planet's history, its findings can be misrepresented due to sensationalism, selective evidence, oversimplification, misperceptions of size and behavior, and politicization, leading to confusion and misinformation in the public domain. As we look to the future of paleontology, several technological advancements stand out as particularly promising for helping us learn more about dinosaurs. One major area is imaging technology. Advanced techniques such as high-resolution scanning and three-dimensional modeling allow scientists to explore fossilized remains in ways that were once unimaginable. These methods can reveal details of bone structure and internal texturing, enhancing our understanding of how these creatures lived and moved. Another exciting development is in genetic analysis. With progress in extracting ancient DNA from well-preserved specimens, researchers can delve into the evolutionary connections between dinosaurs and modern birds, providing insights into their behaviors, diets, and adaptations. This analysis not only sheds light on dinosaur biology, but also opens doors to reconstructing their genomes and understanding the traits they possessed. Field exploration is transforming too, thanks to improved tools like drones and ground-penetrating radar. These innovations help paleontologists to uncover buried fossils without extensive excavation, preserving delicate ecosystems in the process. Moreover, sophisticated robotic technology can reach areas that are challenging for humans, allowing for a broader search for new dinosaur remains. Finally, artificial intelligence is becoming a crucial ally. With vast amounts of data from fossil catalogs and photos, AI can identify patterns and anomalies that might be missed by the human eye, leading to new discoveries or the re-evaluation of existing finds. Together, these technologies create a dynamic toolkit that will continue to augment our knowledge of dinosaurs and their fascinating world, bridging the past with the present in exciting new ways. Climate change poses significant challenges to both the preservation of existing fossils and the discovery of new ones. As temperatures rise and weather patterns shift, erosion and extreme weather events become more common. Areas rich in fossils, such as sedimentary rock formations, may experience increased weathering, leading to the loss of valuable evidence from the past. Heavy rains and flooding can wash away exposed fossils, while drought can dry out and crack the earth, fragmenting delicate remains. Additionally, changing climates can affect the locations where fossils are found. For instance, permafrost regions, which preserve ancient specimens well, are melting rapidly due to warming temperatures. As this ground thaws, fossils that have lain undisturbed for millions of years may be released, but they can also deteriorate quickly once exposed to the elements. On the flip side, new fossil deposits may become accessible in areas previously too inhospitable for paleontological work, such as polar regions that are heating up. Furthermore, climate change can alter the habitats where fossils are buried, affecting geological processes that lead to fossil formation. As ecosystems shift or disappear, the types of organisms that become buried and preserved may change, potentially leading to a different selection of fossil types available for study. These factors all contribute to a rapidly evolving landscape for paleontology, where the preservation of history is at risk, while simultaneously offering new opportunities for discovery. Citizen scientists and amateurs play a vital role in the advancement of dinosaur paleontology by contributing valuable data and observations that can significantly enhance scientific understanding. These enthusiastic individuals often collaborate with professional paleontologists, helping to discover and document fossils in locations that may be overlooked. Their passion for geology and paleontology drives them to conduct fieldwork, combing through sedimentary layers where ancient organisms may be preserved. One of the key contributions from citizen scientists is the sheer volume of findings they can generate. With modern technology, including smartphones and social media, amateur fossil hunters can quickly share their discoveries, drawing the attention of professionals who might be thousands of miles away. These grassroots efforts enrich scientific databases with a diversity of fossil specimens, sometimes leading to significant discoveries that change our understanding of prehistoric life. Another important aspect of citizen science is the collection of extensive observational data. By keeping detailed notes on their findings, such as the location and context of fossils, amateurs help build a clearer picture of ancient ecosystems. This information is critical for understanding how dinosaurs lived, interacted, and evolved over time. Additionally, citizen scientists contribute to public engagement and education, inspiring a new generation of paleontologists. By participating in field digs, workshops, and community initiatives, they create awareness and foster interest in the field. This grassroots enthusiasm not only accelerates research, but also promotes conservation efforts aimed at protecting fossil sites. The collaborative efforts between citizen scientists and professionals strengthen the field of dinosaur paleontology, leading to discoveries that might otherwise remain hidden, and ensuring that the legacy of these magnificent creatures continues to inspire curiosity and wonder. Interdisciplinary collaborations play a crucial role in expanding our understanding of dinosaurs by integrating diverse fields of study to create a more comprehensive picture of these ancient creatures. For instance, paleontology, which focuses on the study of fossils, can be significantly enriched by insights from geology, which helps in understanding the Earth's historical changes and how they influenced dinosaur habitats. This collaboration allows scientists to reconstruct the environments in which dinosaurs lived, providing context for their behavior and adaptations. Moreover, advancements in technology from fields like computer science can aid in modeling dinosaur movements and interactions within their ecosystems. By combining data from biomechanics and engineering, researchers can generate simulations that reveal how dinosaurs might have walked or hunted. This melding of expertise helps not only in visualizing their actions, but also in predicting how they might have responded to changes in their environments. Additionally, incorporating knowledge from biology, particularly in the study of living species, allows scientists to draw parallels between modern animals and their prehistoric counterparts. This comparative approach can shed light on evolutionary traits and survival strategies that were present in dinosaurs, enhancing our understanding of their biology and behavior. Art also plays a vital role in communicating this knowledge vividly to the public. Illustrators and filmmakers collaborate with scientists to create accurate representations of dinosaurs, making the science accessible and engaging. This crossover helps inspire new generations of researchers and enthusiasts, fostering a deeper interest in paleontology. Interdisciplinary collaborations create a richer tapestry of understanding, bridging gaps between various scientific domains and highlighting the complexity of dinosaur life as a multifaceted story that continues to unfold through research. Many myths and misconceptions surround dinosaurs, often perpetuated by popular media and cultural narratives. A prevalent belief is that dinosaurs lived alongside humans. However, the timeline reveals that dinosaurs went extinct millions of years before our species ever appeared. While it may be exciting to imagine these giants roaming the Earth with our ancestors, fossil evidence firmly places humans and dinosaurs in separate eras. Another common misconception is that all dinosaurs were massive. While iconic creatures like the towering Brachiosaurus and the formidable Tyrannosaurus rex capture our imagination due to their size, many dinosaur species were actually much smaller, some resembling the size of a modern-day chicken. This diversity in scale showcases the adaptability of dinosaurs in various environments. Additionally, the popular depiction of many dinosaurs as scaly reptiles is misleading. Recent discoveries indicate that many dinosaurs, particularly theropods like the velociraptor, were likely covered in feathers. This revelation suggests a closer relationship between dinosaurs and modern birds, expanding our understanding of their appearance and behavior. The notion that dinosaurs were predominantly cold-blooded creatures is also outdated. Research has shown that many species might have exhibited a form of warm-bloodedness, enabling them to thrive in diverse climate conditions. This adaptability could explain their widespread dominance during the Mesozoic era. Lastly, many people believe that dinosaurs were slow, lumbering beasts. In reality, evidence indicates that numerous species were agile and fast, capable of quick movements to escape predators or catch prey. The variety in size, shape, and behavior among dinosaurs presents a much richer picture, one that challenges simplistic stereotypes and encourages a deeper appreciation for these fascinating creatures. New evidence has significantly reshaped our understanding of dinosaur behavior and biology, challenging long-held views that were once considered definitive. For instance, the discovery of well-preserved dinosaur fossils embedded with feathers has provided compelling proof that many species were not the scaly creatures we once imagined, but rather had feather-like coverings similar to those of modern birds. This has redefined our perspective on the relationship between dinosaurs and birds, illustrating that traits like feathers may have initially evolved for insulation or display, rather than exclusively for flight. Additionally, fossilized tracks and nesting sites have unveiled insights into the social behavior of certain dinosaurs. Previous assumptions often depicted them as solitary beasts, but evidence shows that some traveled in herds, cared for their young, and even engaged in sophisticated nesting behaviors. This suggests a level of social complexity comparable to modern animals, indicating that dinosaur interactions were likely more nuanced than previously understood. Moreover, advancements in technology, such as imaging techniques that reveal internal structures of fossils, have improved our grasp of dinosaur physiology. For example, studies of the bone microstructure have shed light on how these animals grew, including the recognition that growth rates varied widely among species. Such discoveries have important implications for understanding how dinosaurs adapted to their environments and what ecological roles they occupied. Overall, as new fossils are unearthed and fresh methodologies are applied, our views on dinosaur life are continually refined. This dynamic field of study showcases the importance of questioning established notions and remaining open to new evidence, as dinosaurs become ever more fascinating and complex through the lens of modern science. Educational institutions serve as vital hubs for correcting misconceptions about dinosaurs and fostering a more accurate understanding of these ancient creatures. They provide structured environments where students and the public can engage with scientifically based materials, learn from experts, and conduct their own research. Through courses, lectures, and workshops, institutions disseminate up-to-date information, emphasizing the latest discoveries and theories that shape our understanding of dinosaurs. Furthermore, universities and museums often collaborate on exhibits and outreach programs aimed at demystifying dinosaurs for broader audiences. These programs feature interactive displays, fossil showcases, and educational talks that clarify common myths, such as the idea that all dinosaurs were gigantic or that they all lived at the same time. By utilizing engaging visuals and hands-on experiences, institutions effectively capture the interest of learners of all ages, making science accessible and exciting. In addition to formal education, many institutions actively combat misinformation through media outreach. They partner with journalists and content creators to share accurate scientific information, providing context and clarification in a world where sensationalized stories can easily spread. By leveraging social media and public discussions, educational institutions play a strong role in promoting critical thinking and encouraging curiosity about the natural world. Ultimately, they are instrumental in ensuring that future generations appreciate the complexities and wonders of dinosaurs with a scientifically grounded perspective. Fossils and artifacts are invaluable tools in unraveling the mysteries of dinosaur life, acting as time capsules that provide deeper insights into these fascinating creatures. Fossils, which are the preserved remains of animals and plants, allow scientists to piece together physical characteristics, behaviors, and the environments in which dinosaurs thrived. For instance, the discovery of a dinosaur's footprint can reveal information about its size, speed, and how it moved, a key detail that might be lost without such evidence. Moreover, fossils are not limited to bones. The presence of fossilized eggs, nests, and even feces offers a window into reproductive behavior and social interactions. These findings can challenge previous assumptions about solitary versus social behavior in these ancient animals. Similarly, artifacts like stone tools or preserved plant material help us understand the ecosystems dinosaurs inhabited. By studying the types of vegetation present, scientists can infer the climate and environment of the time, shaping our understanding of how different species adapted to their surroundings. Beyond physical characteristics, fossils have also shed light on the timeline of dinosaur evolution. By examining the differences and similarities across various fossilized species, researchers can trace evolutionary changes over millions of years, offering insights into how and why certain traits developed. This research often disputes earlier misconceptions, adjusting our narrative and enhancing our understanding of dinosaur diversity and their interactions with other life forms. Fossils and artifacts act as pieces of a puzzle, where each discovery adds clarity, allowing us to paint a more accurate picture of life on Earth during the age of dinosaurs. They challenge mistaken beliefs and direct our curiosity towards the complexities of a world long gone, enriching our grasp of prehistoric life and its many dimensions.